Well, happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. It's Friday, my bills are due. My 3 month old baby needs some shoes. Listen, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank God it is most definitely Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday, and we are here for a key. All right. If you have not subscribed to the channel, welcome to the Don Dons, all right? Because you should be hitting that subscribe button and also that notification bell so that you don't miss anything. And as you come on in the room, please make sure you hit that like button, all right? Please make sure you hit that like button. Happy Friday, y'all. Like, happy Friday. I don't know why I'm excited that it's, I do know why I'm excited that it's Friday. I'm excited that it's Friday because it has been a long, like, 2 weeks, but today just seems to be subtle, and I'm here for it. All right. So we have a couple of things to get into. Of course, today we have to get into the fact that Tasha K and Bishop Whitehead done fell out, child. But Whitehead has responded. So you guys know that I had to capture some of it. And in capturing some of it, we are going to be able to talk about it as well. All right. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. As you come on in the room, hit that like button, comment. All right, comment, engage with us. I know some of y'all are at work, but engage with us. Make this fun. Let's have a key because you already know we are going to be kikiing. That's why y'all here, right? All right. So listen, before I speak to everybody, because I do have some manners. Before I speak to everybody, I would like again to say, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. And you guys know that Mother's Day is absolutely right around the corner. All right. It is coming up in 2 days. So make sure that you do join me, all right, on Mother's Day, which is this Sunday. All right. 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, of course. We'll be doing some giveaways and having fun. Now, I just want to make sure that you guys understand, all right, that this is for people who really rock with me and who follow me, all right? So there are going to be some stipulations in regards to this because during Christmas, when we did our Christmas giveaways, the people only came in the chat just to get the Christmas giveaways. So we're going to put a stop to that, all right? Because I don't know why y'all do that. If you don't support a person, don't support them at all. Not when they just giving away things and stuff like that. That's kind of whack to me. All right. So again, if you are a true supporter, meet us back here on Sunday. All right. Now, you guys, of course, know that we are reviewing the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We get a new episode on Mother's Day. So make sure you stay tuned to next week. We will be reviewing that as well as College Hill Celebrity Edition. I don't have my thumbnail created for that just yet. You guys know that I like to, I like to do a lot of everything that you guys see is my own editing, right? And so, I like to do my own thing. So we'll be back with the thumbnail for College Hill Celebrity Edition. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I think that's it. I also want to thank the Don Dons for allowing us to reach 6.32K subscribers. Like, you guys are so dope. Thank you guys again for this. Can't do any of this without you. So, I'm gonna show love. That's just in me, okay? I'm gonna show love. So we appreciate you all for just showing love to the channel. All right. Make sure you get your goalies right now. They are 32% off by using my link. It will be pasted in the chat throughout the show. All right. If you don't know what your goalies are, look them up. We do the apple cider vinegars and all of that great stuff. Now, they have added a lot of new ones. So make sure that you do get them. And listen, y'all, stop popping them goalies like they candy. Okay, stop popping them goalies like they candy. But I still want y'all to get them and make sure your health is straight and right. You know what I'm saying? On the right path. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you all. Listen, of course, if you'd like to show love throughout the show, if you are enjoying the show, tip the host. All right, tip the host. A free way of tipping the host. All right, I know. I mean, free tip. All right, free tip. is by hitting that like button. But of course, if you'd like to show love to the channel, you can via Cash App or via Venmo. It is scrolling across the bottom of the screen again throughout the show. Help us. We just got to 6K. All right. So let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate 1 year. I have been on these YouTube streets for a whole year. So celebrate with us. All right. By donating to the channel, it goes back into the channel. All right. With that being said, let's get into the mess. Or do I have anything else I want to say? Let me shout out a couple of content creators who have been following the Bishop Whitehead saga for the last couple of weeks, because child, it has just been a lot, right? So I want to give a shout out before I start speaking to everybody to Really Be TV. All right. Give a shout out to Really Be TV. If one of the mods can please post her link in the chat, that would be great. All right, Really Be TV does cover this, and she did cover this last night. So shout out to her. Of course, Pam Esquire, the law intellect. All right. She is our social media attorney. So make sure that you guys are following her as well. And then please also, of course, Thais and Conscious TV. All right. They are both dope. Both of them are hilarious. So please make sure you're following these people, subscribe to these people, checking out their videos. I love to show them support. So please make sure that we are doing that. All right. Let me speak to everybody, and then we're gonna get into what sparked Whitehead to go live. All right. So give me just a minute, okay? What's going on, Simply Elegant One, Kimmy Nicole, Just Simply Aunt Natty, Miss Vernita, how are you, LaQuisha? Yes, honey, this Whitehead saga has been, it's been ready to happen. Hey, Amber, how are you? Really, we sent you. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you joined the family. What's going on, Slim Slim? Hey, Caitlin, how are you? Yes, so ready for this day that the Lord has made, and we're gonna be rejoicing and be glad in it. I know that's right, Kim and Nicole, baby. Yes. What's going on, Miss B. Laurel? How are you? Scorpio 15. Miss Leela, how are you? Veronica, how are you? Rose, how are you? Ellen B, what's going on? Andre, what's going on? Diane, what's going on with you? What is going on? Kennedy, okay, Kende, Kende, is it Kende? I ain't good with names. Miss Lady, to you, good morning. Good morning. What's cooking? This bishop is gonna always have some drama cooking, okay? Dion, how are you? How are you? Some of y'all, if I skip you, it's probably because I thought you were speaking to somebody else, and it's not on purpose. Miss Alice RN, how are you? Sweet Nectar 58. What's going on? What's going on, Sharice? How are you? How are you, Miss Joyce? How are you? Beth, how are you doing? Miss Lewis, what's going on with you? Jamie, how are you? I'm trying to make sure I don't skip nobody because I'm feeling like speaking to everybody, okay? Aunt Natty, Too Feisty, Sarah, Real Talk, what's going on to you all? Oh, y'all talking about them goalies taste like candy. They do. I can't even hold y'all on that. Good morning, Tasha. How are you? How are you, Tasha? Okay, thank you so much, Simply Elegant One, for dropping Really Be and Pam's link. It is greatly appreciated. What's going on? Karma Girl, what's going on? Linda, how are you? Yes, what is going on? What is going on, Francine? How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, we are glad to see everyone in the number, okay? We are glad to see y'all in the number. All right, we are glad to see y'all in the number. And shout out to Veronica for the Cash App. Okay, shout out to you. Now you of course know Veronica. Now we got to play our bump music over here just because of the simple fact that you did donate to the channel. Now, what that does do is it gets you an entry into the mysterious box. Okay. And we are doing 2 for the month of May. All right, just a way to get back to you all for giving to me. So shout out to you and let's bump. Hey, 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 hey. I be feeling it, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. What's up, Sweet Pea? How are you? Hello, everyone. Just coming in, just coming in, just coming in. Hello to all of you. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Now, listen, we do have a lot to get into when it comes to all of this breakdown. Shout out to Aunt Natty for the Cash App. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all better show out on this good old Friday because I know y'all got paid today. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. And you know what else I'm going to bring up? You know, I was just listening to somebody the other day get mad because somebody sent down $15 and they was like, $15, how you gonna see? I'm like, yo, y'all be giving to them people that cuss y'all out. But Natty, shout out to you for the dub. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Conde. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, listen. Let's get into what we have to get into today. All right. So, first things first, let's back up to 2 nights ago. Well, is that considered 2 nights ago? Night before last. Okay. Um, Miss Lolita, which is the daughter of um Mr. Miller, okay, the real Mr. Miller, the one that the bishop keeps saying that he was 6 seconds old when the man passed away. And the way he be telling the story is honestly like he was there and present. Okay, I'm just saying. So, I always just be like, okay, we hear this story all the time. You bring this up all the time, like all the time. You bringing this up, you keep on saying it and we know you were 6 seconds old. And I'm just trying to remember, how do you even remember? How you remember? How, how do you remember what how do you remember anything about your father and you were 6 seconds old? And somebody had to tell you, okay? So you're going by what someone told you. Now, according to Miss Lolita, and let me put my alleged banner up here. And I hope I'm saying her name right. I am not good with names, and it is no disrespect because I actually admire how she's handling this. Now, hey, VS speaks royally. How are you? Now, see, she said that they offered for him to take a DNA test. She also alluded to the fact that he has been sent a Lolisa. Oh my bad, a cease and desist. Okay. Not only that, not only that, she also said that she's asked him to, they've asked him respectfully, like, because it is absolutely disrespectful if you're not gonna do anything to refute the claims or whatever the case may be. I do think you should stop saying it out of respect for his family, right? Honestly, touching on my anointed. Like, since we're gonna use that, let's use that in this situation. Like, honestly, at this point, please stop. So he mentioned yesterday in his live that first of all, he didn't have anything nice to say to the sister, of course. And then he also alluded to the fact that that he did indeed um want to refute the claims by taking a DNA test, child. Basically, he's calling them folk a lie. Okay. I mean, that's just what it was. Hey, Really B, what's going on, my love? What's going on? You guys know, of course, follow Really B for commentary on this as well, honey. Because I had a great time in her live last night. Shout out to Really B in the room. Shout out to Really B. What's going on, Linda? This had the nerve to lie. Yeah, he lied about that DNA test. Now, and I'm only saying that because again, like They saying that they have offered to fly you in, offered to pay for the DNA test and everything, and you still don't want to take it to refute the claim. So I don't know. I don't understand. Now, y'all know a couple days ago, Tasha K went in on him on her live, right? This was the other day, like Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Um, and hey, Ruby, how are you? So she pretty much really did drag this man. She really did drag this man. She also made some some accusations about the about Foxy Brown, right? Now I know y'all was trying to say yesterday that somehow he allegedly said that him and Foxy Brown is cousins and stuff, but we know him to be who he is, and I feel like he would have been announcing that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about it. So I don't really know that's true. I don't know where that came from, but um, I don't know. He's not really showing that rumor is true. But anyway, so yeah, somebody said that they was cousins yesterday in my chat. I got the screenshots now. I got the screenshots because y'all know I always keep the receipts. Y'all know I keep the receipts. And I don't know if the bishop is watching, but Bishop, if you are watching, I know you're watching because I think that you were very triggered by someone asking you about your ordination service last night because you seem to have been triggered.
Present you as he turns this great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
Now, Pastor, I don't know if that's your band that's over there playing in that corner, but let me tell you something. They don't sound like no juke drum band like you got now. How? Because listen, they over there. Whoever is playing them keys on that organ is slapping. Do you hear me? Okay, because honey, now this was in 2022 January to be exact. And all I'm saying is if you got a following, if you got if you got people following you, I'm not quite understanding why the people was not there. And mind you, this was in 2022, so all choral restrictions was lifted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shaylee, I'm trying to tell you, honey, that band is slapping. Okay, the band is slapping. The band is slapping. I'm assuming that is like his I think that those were like leaders or whatever. And I had somebody in my comments because I told y'all that he is some kind of a way affiliated with he's some kind of way affiliated with the college, the bishop of the colleges of the bishops or something like that back and forth. And I will be bringing in receipts because somebody trying to argue me down. But I've looked up all this stuff and I already told y'all, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the ordination service.
You as he turns this great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
Play, man. I saw y'all was there slap. Y'all really think I'm playing this because I'm trying to be petty, but this band is slap. Anywho. Okay, so I also played a clip. Now listen, I don't know about you coming after me because I'm posting receipts. I'm most definitely posting receipts. But I said this yesterday. It's 229 people in here, and I really need y'all to listen to this man carefully and listen if his timelines are making sense. This interview was posted on July the 29th of 2022, right? His church was allegedly robbed on, hold on the 24th. Okay, on the 24th during service. Okay, all right. So watch this clip here really quick, and then we're gonna get into his live where he is addressing Tasha K. All right, let's go.
Serve it. You know what I mean? And I understand the way people feel, right? But I can't live my life according to the way you feel.
Right.
I have to live my life according to what makes me happy. And I like to bless myself, right? I always tell people, bless yourself so you can keep going, right? Bless yourself. I own 2 blocks. I own an apartment complex in the county where I own the building. I am the youngest African American to own the biggest property in this county. You know what I mean? We purchased our church. We have, and that's an entire block. You know,
Okay.
and we're waiting for us to move into that. But I just like to do.
So I played that to say this. When Tasha K stated in her interview, I mean not in her interview, but when she went live the other day, she actually stated that before all of this Larry Reed stuff came about, he was talking to her about this church that he allegedly purchased, right? He was already talking to her about that. So this is why I said that dates always make sense, and this is why I go over and grab them receipts so you can see them. Okay, because it all makes sense when you put the timeline together. Finally, right? It honestly makes sense, right? So considering all of the things that he is going through with the glory of God, we know he can't be talking about Baby Shower Cathedral because that's literally what it was. People are renting this space for hours to have events. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not understanding. You have to be talking about the glory of God church, which means that you and what's the man name have been, going back and forth for quite some time. This is just not the first time. You know what I'm saying? So okay, here we go. We about to get into um hold on one second, y'all. Moses, there you go. Thank you. Hey, Raymond, how are you? Hey, Maria, how are you? Cocktails with Catrice, what's up, my love? You are in the room, honey. How are you on this good old Mighty Fine Friday? Honey, this was around the time when he sued Larry. He needed that Larry Reed money to help him fund whatever. But that was a few days after the robbery. So he did state that he was suing, right? But I already told you guys just my opinion about this. I feel like again, he been knowing about this for a long time, or he's been trying to work on this with the Glory of God Church for a long time. That's that. All right. Um Amber Riley said that Cash App effect get me so hyper. I love it. Thank you so much. I just be wanting to appreciate y'all, and why not do it with a bump? Okay, you know what I'm saying. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? How are you? The finance company Moses Trust and Lamar are all tangled well. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. An ordination with no people there. Okay. All right. So let's get into the first clip.
Boggled and mind blown.
Hold on. Let me remove this thumbnail and we'll be sure. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. Hold on. Where is my okay?
And then people who act like they're your back or whatever, it is what it is. It's called life. But one thing that I do know, that when you guys see the next chapters of my life,
He was playing music, which is annoying. I'm just hoping and praying for the best. Okay. But in case if y'all see this video removed, that's why. Okay. That is why, because of the music. But I do need y'all to hear what he said, honey. Hold on, y'all. There we go.
you guys are gonna be like, wow. And I promise you that you're gonna be proud of me.
He was telling the people at this particular time in his life that people are going to be proud of him. People aren't going to be dragging him. People are going to be happy for him because he always he's going to show you guys that he's a changed person and everything is going to work out for his good. That's what he said.
I promise you. For the ones that are sticking there with me and for the ones that are not listening to the noise, I promise you, this next chapter of my life, you guys are going to be so proud and you're going to be like, that's my bishop. Some of y'all going to be like, that's.
I'm not going to say that's my bishop. That's for sure. Okay. Because you're not none of my bishop. All right. Let's go.
That's my boy. Some of y'all might be like, that's my. Y'all know how y'all get. Nah, I'm not worried about that. What's that?
No, K Sharp. I think this is
faith.
like in his office.
We already got that.
I think this is like in his office or something. I'm about to skip just a little bit.
Do what they gotta do.
This music
just to survive, but it's cool, y'all. I just want y'all to understand. I promise you. The next chapter of my life, y'all gonna say, yo, he is really God's chosen vessel.
Well, the next chapter in his life, we are going to be saying, yes, that's God's chosen vessel. I don't know. Shout out to Scorpio 15 for the Cash App. You already know what we got to do. Okay, we better take him off the screen for a second and we got the bump. Hey, we appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go.
He is really God's chosen vessel. So I'm not worried about the noise. And, sometimes God allows his chosen vessels to see certain things and to see how people move. And, because the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil.
Sir, if nobody else, honey, that scripture would fit you. I'm just saying. Okay. So if you want to, I find it odd that every time that we want to throw a scripture out, honestly, it's really on us because that's you. That's what you give the world. That's what you give the world. Like what? Hey Shamika, how are you? How are you, love? How are you? Hey Raymel, what's going on? What's going on? T Trisha, how are you? How are you? Listen, you guys come in, please hit that like button. I heard the likes is not liking like they should be, so please hit that like button. Y'all already know how we do. Please. Okay, let's go.
the love of money. And, you know, what I've learned about social media, and what I've learned, what I've learned is that the Bible says, let me change this shit, I'm sorry. That the Bible says that the devil came to steal, kill, and destroy. And y'all just wait.
He did. He did. He did. He did. He did. I wonder if the people in his comments are serious or just egging him on in ignorance. I think it's a bit of both. I think it's a bit of both because I think people gonna be petty because of what he gives. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people, and especially people that he have to block, I feel like they go in there knowing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They know what's up. They know what's up.
Some more lawsuits is going to be coming out from my team. So don't even worry about that.
From his team.
So don't worry about that. Y'all gonna see some more lawsuits. I just went up. My team told me we went up to 150 million on TASHA K, and
There you go. I told you, really be, if you still in here, I told you, 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 I told you. That man said out of his own mouth, he named Tasha K as one of the people that he is allegedly going to be suing. Okay. Uh so let me run that back. Let me run that back so y'all can hear 150 mil. Now, Whitehead, but I do got a question to ask you, and this is from man to man. I know you I know you ain't like what she said and stuff like that. And she did kind of drag you a little bit, but she having a hard time paying Cardi B. So I don't know what you're doing, but okay. I gotta run that back for just a few seconds so y'all can hear that again. Cause I was trying to say last night that that's what it was. All right. I'm just wondering. But anyway, let's go.
my team told me we went up to 150 million on TASHA K, and that radio station. We
So that means that he does have an intention on suing Tasha K because he then said Tasha K and that radio lady. So what does that say?
50 million on TASHA K, and that radio station. We were suing her for one thing.
So I don't think that he was saying Tasha K with that radio lady on his mind because he also said her too. So yeah, yeah, yeah. He meant what he said. Yeah, he meant what he said. He meant what he said when he said Tasha K. He meant that. He meant that. He ain't even been saying Tasha K name. So he meant that.
And that radio station. We were suing her for one thing. Of course, we could always amend the lawsuit. And then we see that she said some other crazy stuff about me. So eventually, you guys will see everything. But just know that I love God so much.
And Vernita, by the looks of it, they all slipping away. So I don't know that he panicked.
Throughout my life,
well, I mean, at least
Jesus never left me. Jesus never left me. He never left my side. And that's what I'm dependent on. And that's who's always got my back. And when we
Okay, so that was the first clip. All right. Because I had to break it down. I had to break it down. But anyway, that was the first clip. Okay. So let's say that he ain't mean Tasha K. I feel like he's still gonna try to go after her. I do. I do. I still feel like he's gonna go after her, especially the way he continued to talk about her, and he doesn't speak about Tasha K. He doesn't. Before he was not speaking about Tasha K. So let's just say that he was. Let's just say that he was, right? I still feel like he ain't done with him. All right, so let's do our next one.
What's her name? Miss Jones. Not only did she say that
Hey,
I was
Lady
a
T, what's
drug
going on?
dealer, and she stated that she hates when pastors,
Hey,
ex-drug
Cynthia, how
dealers,
are you?
get behind the pulpit to watch. What she said? She said that that I choked out one of my members. I choked out one of my members. She said that multiple times, and she also said that she said, y'all but not go to Bishop Whitehead's church unless you want to be beat up or armed robbed or armed robbery would happen.
Well, we do know that, again, I haven't listened to the audio. I haven't heard any of it. However, I mean, you said yourself that you had members that no longer goes to your church because of the robbery. So I don't really, I mean, maybe it's the way she said it again. I didn't even hear it. I didn't even hear it. So I don't know. But if we're gonna go by that, I mean, you said yourself that people in your church was affected by the robbery. You did say that. I'm just saying. You did say that. Yeah, it's crazy how all of these amounts, I mean, 150 million, 200 million, 20 million. I mean, it's ooh, child.
Listen, I'm not here to
His it's double messing up.
you guys are saying she's talking about me, and I never knew that she had, you know, I didn't see her talk about me, but I'm hearing and I know that it's on her app and my team, people who saw it. Listen, I guess she's doing what she does best.
Look. I called it. I think everybody called it. I think everybody picked up on the fact that you and Tasha K wasn't gonna be friends long. However, this is what I'm gonna say. I do believe that you are watching Tasha K yourself. I don't believe you got no team that's watching Tasha K. I believe, in my opinion, that you is watching Tasha K yourself. I'm just saying.
I ain't never say nothing about her. So it is what it is. And all I know is everybody that talks about me better come correct. Because when these lawsuits start dropping, don't come talk about me with anything else. So, my family is watching, my children is watching, and obviously, they don't care nothing about that. There's another you
Y'all are hilarious.
and they knew me and we were working together, and she came up with a whole storyline, a whole narrative, and I was just like, wow, she's already done it. And then now the new rumor from the same girl, and they said the girl Tasha K got something to do with it as well, said that Foxy Brown, hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second.
Okay, I cut that little particular piece off. So he's talking about, and I found this out last night by being in Really Bee's chat. Shout out to the Planet Jane. I don't know if you guys follow her or subscribe to her channel, but that is the YouTuber that he is allegedly talking about. Um, and she did state yesterday that she said, per Tasha K's words, you know what I'm saying? So um we knew that based off of last night, and the Planet Jane made it simple for us to let us know what time it is. All right. So yes, he does have more than one device, but this is not the kicker part of the live. Okay. it is about to get foolish. All right. And when I say foolish, I do mean foolish. All right. Listen, hit that like button, show some love to the channel. All right. Show some love to the channel and hit that like button. 133 likes, and there's 336 people watching me. Um, can y'all fix that? Come on, man. It is Friday. And y'all mean to tell me y'all can't even like the video? My. Can y'all like the video? Okay, so here is another portion of that
You know,
line.
you can't take that from me, you know, no matter if you like me or not. So just know, you know, they gotta be very cautious with Bishop. And my team is watching, and we're watching very closely, and y'all gonna see some more lawsuits dropping, and then we're gonna see, like, I don't want to hear it, you know. We're gonna go all the way, you know. We ain't settling, we going all the way. You know, so just be ready, you know. So I'm not talking about nobody, I'm just talking about whoever is talking about Bishop Whitehead, and I'm not saving this at all, but whoever's talking about Bishop Whitehead,
That's why
and
I had to
whoever's
capture it, because
talking
you say you
about
ain't saving it.
you know, making up these lies and these allegations, just be very cautious with me. All right, just be very cautious with me. Be very, very cautious with me, because I know you're gonna get your views, and I know.
You know, people was asking him in the comment section, you know, have you won any of these lawsuits that you keep filing? Like that, you know, the people in the comments was asking. And I mean, of course he wasn't answering. But they were asking him that question. They most definitely were asking him that question. All right, I got another one. We got another one. Another one. I had to break this down, y'all, because you know there was a moment he was getting on my nerves.
Big.
Okay.
I'm
Before I play this next one, because this one is very interesting. This one is where he is semi-refuting the claims in which Miss Lolisa was on Conscious TV's platform. He did do an interview with her. Shout out to him for that. But they did do an interview, and when they did their interview, she did state, you know, that, you know, all of the, you know, that ain't his daddy. That ain't his daddy. And we know he was 6 seconds old. I'm just still trying to figure out why you keep using this. You were 6 seconds old. You was barely out of the womb. They barely had they ain't even cleaned you up. And you out here talking about that man like you was right there standing side by side with him when this did happen to him. And again, let's get into it. But before we do, we need to take a quick old bump break. Why y'all hit that like button?
Girl, what's going on? Girl, what's going on?
Hey, I hope y'all hit that like button like y'all supposed to. All right, so let's get into this next part. Yes, he absolutely did show his daddy's picture. Or you know, the man that he is saying is his dad. Okay. The man he is saying that is his dad, child. So yes, okay. Shout out to Kimmy Nicole for the cash app. Thank you. Y'all know we got a bump. That's just what we do when we get a blessing over here. We bump about it. Hi there. And don't be telling me you don't like my bum music, because if you don't like it, you better go over there to them, to them other channels over there that don't got that. Okay. Anyway. What's going on, Braylon? How are you, the daddy? Did, well, yeah, we right. He according to the real family, this is not the father, and I don't want to disrespect them. So if I say it wrong, please don't disrespect. I mean, please don't take it as disrespect. But I'm just still trying to figure out this man, how he remember anything about him when he was only 2 seconds old. They hadn't even took him out the wound to clean him up yet. Okay, I mean, they ain't even pop him on his bottoms so he could breathe and stuff and hiccup or whatever they do. You know, when a baby's is born, I don't even know if they still do that, but I'm just saying, like, none of that even got a chance to happen. Okay, and you over here talking about this man being your daddy, and you talking like you was right there when all of this happened. Okay. Now, according to the sister, okay, the sister said that he, got a lot of stuff off of Google, and that he got a lot of stuff from her page and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She also stated in this interview that she advised him, to not talk to CNN. Okay, they did the interview instead. Like, I'm just really trying to figure out if these are your alleged family members. Why you not like acting like it just seems weird, doesn't it? It just seems weird. Anyway, okay. They were lighting him up in their chat. You show right. Hey, Lavita, how you doing, love? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? See, I'm convinced that y'all love me, but y'all also love my bump. Okay, y'all love my bump as well. Cause shout out to Tasha for the cash out. Hey, let's get it. Hey, 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 hey. We appreciate you. Hey, okay, so let's get into this clip, and then we'll go from there. Period.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. All right, and y'all tell me. I'm gonna show you. Dang, I thought big. All right, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. All right, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. All right, and y'all tell me. I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna take my hat off. I'm gonna show you a picture. Okay. I'm gonna show you a picture of my father.
So
all right.
I don't
Take
know
my
if
hat
y'all can
off.
see the
I'm gonna
comments.
show you a
Somebody
picture
say,
of
are
my
you a
father.
social media?
An older picture of my father.
When's your court
Hold on
date
one
for
second.
your
I'm gonna show you a
fraud
picture of my
charges?
father.
This is the comment.
And then you tell me if I look like my daddy. Okay. Because there is a person who's one of my father's children who's
Brooklyn
just a
with two
clout chaser.
O's.
And she's running around here saying that my father's not my
Yo,
father.
yo.
And my
So
father
this is
died
what I don't
40.
understand. This is what I do not understand. I don't understand. So you calling this lady a clout chaser when this lady don't get up and talk about what happened to her father like that at all? So she the clout chaser? You was 1 second old, and the nurses ain't even cleaned you up, and she the clout chaser? Said what? You the clout chaser. Okay. You was 1 second old. You don't even remember that. Okay. Why? What? How is she the clout chaser? How? How? How is she the clout chaser? Child.
This June will be 45 years. And she's just a miserable woman that needs to be heard, but who cares? And it's not like my father could have done anything for me. He died when I was 6 weeks old, so I'm Bishop.
There you go. 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 He was 1 second old, and he want us to believe that he knows so much about his father. Of course, the things that your mother had told you. That's what it is. So I don't. Okay, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I? Please tell me. Am I crazy? How is it that this lady a clout chaser and she looking for clout, and you just told us again, like we ain't heard this story before, that you was 6 weeks old, but she chasing clout? Hey Ray, 8405. How are you? How are you, Simone? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all know, and when the people come in and y'all speak, hey Linda, what's going on? Hey lady, 6916, how are you all? So if I didn't get a chance to speak, hey Anna, hey, law interest, Superwoman 27, hello to you. Hello, mind your business. Hello to everyone. Stacy's that's first twin. Hello to you too as well. All right. Hello to everybody. Y'all please hit that like button. Please, please. Okay. Please, please. All right. Please, please hit that like button. What's up, Louisiana chick? How are you? Hey, Shanice, how are you? Is it I I I'ma just say, is it Mrs. Miles? Okay, can I say that? Because you know I'm not good with names, but I like to speak to folk. Okay, I do. Especially new people. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All right, and hit that notification bell. Let's get back into it.
Whitehead, amen. I'm Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, amen. Nobody have helped me. My father hasn't helped me. He's 6 feet under. But
He's 6 feet. That is so disrespectful. But not only that, hey, Lady V, how you doing, love? How you doing? How you doing? I'm I'm just trying to figure out. Since you sitting up here saying that because you were 6 weeks old that he didn't do nothing for you, why you keep bringing that man up? Why? Hey, Jacqueline, how you doing, baby? How you doing? How you doing? Why? Yes, Maria, I'm with you on that one. I'm over to really trying to figure out why. If you was only 6 weeks old and the man you say ain't do nothing for you and all of this kind of stuff, why do you keep bringing him up? I believe you was just a second old and you just heard what your mom told you. That's what that was.
I just want to show you this picture, all right? And I want y'all to. It's an older picture. It's a black and white picture, but you'll be able to get the gist of it. All right, this is one of the photos of where they were posted when my father got killed by the police. All right, so
Hey, Double G,
I'm gonna show y'all the picture. I'm gonna show y'all the picture, and I want y'all to tell me if I look like my father. Somebody was like, he looks just like his dad. All right, so, hold on.
Hey, wild card.
All right. Oh, I like to have fun. Y'all know me. The bishop. The bishop. The bishop. 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 All right. Y'all ready?
Hey, Michelle. How you doing, baby? Hey,
Y'all
Denise.
ready?
How you doing, love?
All right. I'm going to show y'all. I hope y'all could see. Hold on a second. All right. That's my dad. Hold on. Facebook. That's my father right there, y'all.
Some of the comments were saying that you know they don't see the resemblance,
right?
and somebody,
is him
some
right
people
here
was pick me doing their pick me
baby
stuff.
shower. Okay, so this is my father. So y'all can see.
You write cocktails with Catrice. You are so
Here
right.
I go. Let's see. Let me do it side by side, y'all. Yo, people are so crazy. Look. All right, this my father right there, y'all. I ain't proving that. I just like. I just like
I don't see the
somebody
resemblance.
said I don't see a resemblance. All right, no problem.
Somebody said I
But
don't
that's my
see it.
dad,
I
y'all.
don't see it.
That's my father.
Somebody said definitely your
All
pops.
right.
Somebody said I see it.
All right. So that's cool, y'all.
Y'all
Oops.
crazy.
Yeah, so everybody gonna say what they gotta say, but they gonna talk about the bishop. Yeah, so but God is amazing, y'all. God is amazing. Yep, they said nope, I can't see it. A lot of people say nope, they can't see it. No problem.
Not no problem. No
A lot
problem.
of people saying they see it. All right, so it gives y'all something else to talk about, right? Y'all some crazy people, man. But anyway, somebody said I'm kidding.
I see y'all saying take Dana. Take Dana. Hey Bernita, how
Yeah.
are you?
So, but you know, it really, you know,
I never even looked it up.
people they're gonna talk, man. They're going to criticize me, but it's all right. It's all right because
Criticize.
and you know, through your
It's
trials and
400 people up in
tribulations,
here.
it
Hit that
produces
like button. Okay. Hit that
greatness.
like
You know what I
button.
mean? It produces greatness.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And shout out to Chrislyn for the Cash App. Y'all know how we do. We bump by our blessings over here. We bump by our blessings over here. Shout out to you, Chrislyn. Thank you so much. Let's go. Hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. What's up, Monique King? What's going on? I'm trying to speak to everybody. Nikki P, what's going on? What's going on, Miss Hickman? How are you? How are you? I think Sweet Diva, what's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to speak to everybody, but it's a lot of y'all in here. It's a lot of y'all in here. Okay, so we do have one more video. It's either one or two more videos to get into. I want to show y'all something. This right here. See, I showed y'all this yesterday in that video that he is double tapping on these Instagram models pictures and stuff like that out here in these streets. I'm just saying the bishop is doing that, the chief apostle. Okay. I mean, there's your name right there. I mean, I don't know. Hey Carissa, how you doing, love? How you doing? But I want to show you guys that. Anyway, let's get back into this next video.
Dang, I thought.
Okay, we just watched that one. All right, so this is the last one then.
I'm not here to dispute who's my father. I know who my dad is. I'm not here to dispute my innocent. I know what it is, right? But God is amazing, and people have to watch out what they do with God's people, man. You think you could just
How do you think you're exempt from this stuff, though? Is what I don't understand. I don't get it for the life of me. How do you feel like you are exempt? You can tap dance on God's people, you can play in God's people's face, you can continue to do whatever it is that you want to do, but it's almost like it does not work on you. That part I don't understand. I don't get that. I don't get that. It pertains to everybody but you. Touch not my anointed and do thy prophet no harm. Like no one else is anointed out here. No one else is called to be a prophet out here. You are literally doing things to God's people. I mean, and he not pleased. That's all I'm saying. Like, child. You know what? How you doing? How you doing, love? How you doing? Y'all hit that like button. What's going on, Shalika? Shout out to Shalika for the Cash App. Shout out to Shalika for the Cash App. You know, I appreciate my people over here because y'all don't have to do none of the stuff that y'all do, but I appreciate y'all. All right, let's keep listening.
Say what you want to say and do what you want to do. You know, let me explain why, right? I carry the word of God with me. I preach. God gives me revelation. So I got to carry it out to his people. However, if you try to break me down, or if you try to stop me from executing what God has called me to be and called me to do.
You know, one thing I do know, okay, I'm not out here calling myself no prophetess. I ain't a prophet, no prophets, no nothing. I'm not doing none of that, right? But one thing I am going to say is, you know what? I'm gonna just let y'all keep hearing this because this man is ignorant. He is ignorant.
Then that means you become an enemy of whoever gave me what to give to the people. You become an enemy of God. And I want y'all to understand, right, that
So everybody else becomes an enemy of God except you. I, I don't understand that. Like you cannot have this vice versa type of situation that you're dealing with. Like I'm not I'm not quite understanding it. I'm not I don't get it. I don't get it. Listen, you all, there is 392 people in here. Show some love to the channel. Okay. It is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It is greatly appreciated. And please, 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 if we could just misspell the cuss words in the chat. Try to be creative with those as well. Because you don't want the bot to get you, all right? Because they will get you up out of here. All right. I don't want that to happen to nobody. He really need to stop playing in God's face. I agree. I hate when he act like God is giving him these messages when he is, when he does is use the Bible and talk about himself in the situations. I do agree. I never understand what he is talking about. Child, there was at one point in this particular live where he started to say, let's answer questions about the Bible. I said, oh no, I will not be getting that stuck up in my spirit. No, ma'am.
it don't matter what people say, right? It don't matter what people do, right? I just want y'all to trust God in this season and watch what happens. That's why I'm able to smile. Oh, this person talk about you, Bishop, and oh, this person talk about you, Bishop. I'm like, all right, no problem. Like, no problem. Oh, this person.
I also don't understand this too, because listen, for a person that says that they don't care about what people say, why do you keep filing these lawsuits then? That's what I don't understand. Why do you keep doing that if that is the if that is the case? I'm not understanding that. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I okay.
Oh, look, somebody say, where were you ordained at? None of your business. How about that? Like, I don't owe any of y'all, I don't owe anybody no explanation. What I tell you, that's great. I don't have
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
Okay, so y'all know how I feel about that video right there, but let's get into the last part of this.
have to tell you anything. I tell you, social media think they own you. Do you have actually believe? Do you? Yeah, ask me some biblical questions, y'all. Do you
Now
actually
that's why I
believe
cut it
Yahweh
off,
is
baby.
real? I mean, like real, real.
I
Like actually
don't
real.
want what you
Yes, I
got
do.
to say in my spirit, stuck up in my spirit. I don't want it stuck up in my spirit. I don't want it stuck up in my spirit. Okay. Because that's not something we want in our spirit. Okay. Now, listen, this is something that I played that video again, please. Hey, Mark, how you doing, Mark? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, hold on 1 second. Wait, which one you need me to play again? The ceremony? Standing room only, honey. It was so many people in the room. It was, oh, honey. The overflow room was packed. The sanctuary was packed. I mean, the overflow room was just overflowing. Okay, let me play it one more time for the people.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
Listen, y'all, I cannot lie. Every time I hear that, okay, it ain't even about what's going on. It's about that band, okay. Whoever is on that organ is sick with it. Okay, that's all I got to say. Is sick with it. But y'all are too funny. Hey, smart cookie, what's going on? Hey, ladies, 747. What's going on? The real hold on. What's going on? I just saw somebody in here. The real brand. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all is a mess. No, this was in 2022, January the 14th or 15th. I'm sorry, 2022 to be exact. But y'all wrong. Y'all know that room was full. Y'all know that the overflow room was full. So was the cry room. The cry room was full. They had to use that as overflow as well. They even had to use some of the outsiders overflow child. They brung the chairs down and put them down in the middle of the aisle. Y'all just didn't see that. I mean, they had a packed service, honey. A packed service. That's what it's 2022, January, which is actually the date on the clip, as well as the date that was on the flyer. Baby, the parking lot was even the overflow. Hey, Brenda, what's going on, everybody? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right, wasn't nobody at the house in 2022. The Lady V, you right, that band was sick with it, wasn't it? That band was sick with it. I feel like y'all want me to play one more time.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was the 15th, not the 16th. You know, listen. One thing about it, I already told y'all. I am a church boy to the fullest, and that band is playing. Okay, that's what I got to say about that. That's what I got to say about that. That band is playing. Okay. Um. Hey, Miss Yvonne, how you doing? How you doing, love? Glory. Okay, Carissa. Is that where he no, so he allegedly done that? Well, we saw the video, but he done that at Baby Shower Cathedral. Now, so allegedly, now I don't know if you guys have been able to see this, but I did do an impromptu interview with the lady that he did put his, hands on, right? And so she did drop us some tea because she was actually at the Glory of God church on the particular day where he was getting his things out of the church, right? So when we done our impromptu interview, I asked her about how everything was going with that, and so she did give us some tea. So you guys have to check that video out, where she was explaining that because she did drop some tea on us about that. How he smiled and seen everybody, baby. He didn't see all them peoples out there. Them peoples was standing all in the aisle, baby. He couldn't even get down the aisle. I don't know what y'all talking about. He couldn't get down the aisle. Child, everybody was in there packed. Even the musicians' corner was packed. Okay, everybody was just there. Okay, Shanice, what is wrong with you? That service was packed. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all giving images what y'all giving. Y'all giving a little jealousy is what it sound like to me, okay? Cause y'all wasn't invited. That what it sound like. That what it sound like to me. Okay. Shout out to Shalika for the super chat. She says, I just want him to lock himself in a room, read a book of Timothy in its entirety, and stop playing in our faces. You know, I'm here for this, but I got a bump to this. But I think this deserve a different type of bump. That's what I think. So I'm gonna bless this with a different type of bump. You know what I'm saying? But we is show enough grateful for the super sticker down here at the at the house of the Don Dons. Okay, we definitely appreciate you, and you know because you told the truth. Because you told the truth, I have to go up. Okay. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm over here. This what I get. I'm fit to get it together in just a minute. Sure he is. Okay, wait, hold on one. Hey, how are you? How are you? Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? How are you guys still doing? Well, listen, the this was in 2022. The people was knocked down from the core. Okay. The people did not have the Cora, or people was not uh sheltering in place when it came to the Cora. The Cora. What is going on? I can't even try to be funny because y'all not even this is not working for me. An apostle plans church, he can't keep one. Well, also too, Jacqueline, we have to keep in mind too. I would like to know where his covering is. Who is his covering? Where is your covering? Because it just doesn't seem like that's what you got. Hey Yvonne, how you doing, love? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. I want to know honestly, where is your covering? Who is your covering? Because see, one thing about it, you can't take on everything that you're dealing with on your own, and you do need a covering in regards to this. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that does not have a covering does not, prosper well. And that's facts and biblical. Okay. We know that. There are qualifications in being a bishop. There are qualifications, I'm sure. Well, I know of being an apostle. So, there are a lot of things that you got to line up the word of God in order for it to come forth. That's how I feel with that. Okay, this is irritating me. Um, Hold on, y'all.
Pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Okay, can y'all still hear me? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Listen, Shalika, I'm gonna read your super chat. one more time. Okay, I'm gonna read it one more time, and then we're gonna take a moment and we're gonna bless God for your super chat. All right, because that's what we do over here. All right. So I just want him to lock himself in a room and read a book. Read the book of Timothy to be exact, in its entirety, and stop playing in our faces. That's a word. Oh, yes, that's a word. That's a word. That's a word. That's the thank you I want to give you. Yeah. If you ain't clapping your hands, something wrong, something wrong, something wrong, something wrong. But no, Shalika, for real, I had to give you a different type of praise there. I had to give you a different type of praise. And if your feet got light, it was supposed to. It was supposed to get light. It was supposed to get light. I'm here for it. Hey, sis, what's going on? Prosperity Thick Girl 40. What's up, my love? What's up? What's up? I'm just trying to tell y'all. See, we likes to have church. We likes to have church. All right. Let me see. Hold on. And we got another super sticker. Shout out to StreamYard. StreamYard is trying to update they slow behinds with starring starring the super chats and super stickers. So shout out to Lady 6916 Schizophrenics. Hear voices too. Well, shout out to you for the super sticker, okay? But I'm gonna play this bump for you. Hey. Y'all know how we do. We just love to have fun over here. Okay. Um, you over here talking about me singing a song? Ooh, listen, listen. Okay, let me see what y'all saying, Yvonne. I'm trying to tell you, see, the people don't know about putting their hands together, clapping their hands real good, and letting their feet get a little light. Okay, let your feet get a little light. All right. And this is one of the reasons why we got to know the word for ourselves. All right, we got to know how good God is on our own, because if we sit up and listen to this man, ain't no telling where we'd be. Now, Dion, thank you. Shout out to you for the super sticker, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you. We show love, do. Yes. Okay, I wasn't trying to play that again. I was most definitely trying to play the book. Hey, thank you so much. And shout out to Tasha as well. I mean, you've given on Cash App and here on YouTube. We appreciate it. Thank you so very much. She sent a super sticker as well. So we got a bump again. Hey. Y'all are so dope, honestly. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all are so dope. I know how good God is. Listen, this is the reason why we can't be playing. I don't know whether to shout or the crip walk. Do both. Do both. Do both. Shout and crip walk, baby. That's how you know. That's how you know you a born again believer. Okay. Get your little shout and a little crip walk up in there. Okay. Oh, wait. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. Shout out to Lady Prophetess Deborah Jones for being in the house. Shout out to you, Prophetess. Shout out to you for being in the house. What's going on, Lakeisha? How are you? How's everybody doing? Okay, so now we broke that part down, right? I didn't get a chance to reach out to Conscious TV, so I didn't get a chance to ask him permission to play his video, so I'm not going to get a chance to do that. However, I am going to kind of give some bullet points into what I heard her say. Now, this is the actual daughter of Arthur Miller. Okay, now this is the father that he is claiming that is his father. All right, she did say a lot of interesting things, which most definitely refute what he said. Now, he also said that she was looking for clout. And I'm trying to figure out how it is you looking for clout. I mean, how she looking for clout when you was only 1 second old. And I'm gonna say it again: the nurse ain't get a chance to wipe all that stuff out your body and things like that. Okay, and I don't know. I I don't get it. Oh, you can crip walk in the name of the Lord. You better let them know, sis. Let them know. Hey, Mrs. Parker, how are you? How are you? Better let them know. You better let them know. You better let them know. Okay. Shout out to Fake Speaks. Okay, for the Cash App. I see you up in the trees, the bushes. All right, but shout out to you for the Cash App. All right, shout out to you. Let's bump again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay. All right. So I'm waiting on a response and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I just got this thing about using other content without, you know, uh making it right. You know what I'm saying? So, I always gotta ask. I always gotta ask. Yo, Yo, shout out. Listen. This is my first $100 super chat. Okay, this is my first $100 super chat. Yes. Thank you. Shout out to you. Oh my God, you did not have to do this. Y'all, I ain't no good with stuff like this for real. I appreciate everything that you guys do, but this is definitely generous. And shout out to all of you guys for showing love. Shout out to you all. Thank you for the super chat. Yo, y'all are so dope. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are so dope. Um, yes, y'all are so dope. Thank you so very much. Y'all know we got to play this bump by twice for this generous super chat period. Hey, 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 hey. One more time. Hey, 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 hey. Yay. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I see the chat going up. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Okay, so I am waiting on a response here really quick because I really would like for you guys to hear this interview because it is honestly like very interesting. Some of the things that she said, um, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get over this. Shout out to y'all. Is it over? Am I late? Thais, what's going on, man? I did play the videos. I did. But I can play the first video one more time because it wasn't as many people in here as it is now. So I will play the first video first the first and second video so you guys can see it while I wait on a response from Conscious TV. Let's go. Oh wait, I'm every time I let's go.
Boggled and mind blown. And then people who act like they're your back or whatever, it is what it is. It's called life. But one thing that I do know, that when you guys see chapters of my life, you guys are gonna be like, wow. And I promise you that you're gonna be proud of me. I promise you. You know, for the ones that are sticking there with me and for the ones that are not listening to the noise, I promise you, this next chapter of my life, you guys are gonna be so proud and you're gonna be like, that's my bishop. Some of y'all gonna be like, that's my boy.
Now, ain't nobody walking around here talking about that's my bishop. Clearly, the people that you say is your members ain't even walking around here talking about that's my bishop. Child.
You know, some of y'all might be like, that's my y'all know how y'all get. Nah, I'm not worried about that. What's that? Disciple of faith. We already got that. Don't worry about that. Amen. But yeah, listen, it's all good. It's all good, y'all. Let me tell you something. You know, people gotta say and do what they gotta do just to survive. But it's cool, y'all. I just want y'all to understand. I promise you. The next chapter of my life, y'all gonna say, yo, he is really God's chosen vessel.
Thais, are you gonna be over there talking about, well, Thais, ain't you blocked? You can't say that, but he is God's chosen vessel, and we're gonna be so proud of him. We're gonna be like, oh, that's the bishop. I just want to know if y'all gonna have that reaction, because y'all, it don't even look like the people you say that's rallying around you a team and all of that kind of stuff doing that. Because who is the team? Who is it? Anywho,
he is really God's chosen vessel. So I'm not worried about the noise. And, you know, sometimes God allows his chosen vessels to see certain things and to see how people move. And, you know, because the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil, you know, the love of money. And, you know, what I've learned about social media, and what I've learned.
Sir, you're talking about yourself. Everything you say it be applying to you. Shout out to Thais for the generous super chat. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You guys, make sure you go check him out as well. I promise you, y'all go over there, y'all stomach gonna hurt because this man is funny. Okay, shout out to you for the super chat. You know, we got to bump a little bit. We got to bump a little bit, and then we'll get right back into the video. I promise. Hey. Let's go. All right. Let's appreciate you again, Thais. Appreciate you again. Let's get back into the video.
What I've learned is
I'm showing out today on this Good Friday.
That
Hallelujah.
The Bible says,
hallelujah.
Let me change this shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That the Bible says that the devil came to steal, kill, and destroy. And just y'all just wait. You know, some more lawsuits is going to be coming out from my team. So don't even worry about that.
If you don't care about what the people say,
so don't worry about that. Y'all gonna see some more lawsuits. I just went up. My team told me we went up to 150 million on TASHA K and that radio station. You know, we were suing her for one thing. Of course, we could always amend the lawsuit. And then we see that she said some other crazy stuff about me. So eventually, you know, you guys will see everything. But just know that God, I love God so much. And, you know, when I've been down and out and throughout my life, Jesus never left me. Jesus never left me. He never left my side. And that's what I'm dependent on. And that's who's always got my back. And when we
So a lot of people were saying that people in the comment section was talking about Tasha K, right? But I think he had the energy for Miss Jones, that Miss Jones lady or whatever, and the radio station is definitely, I think, what he meant. Now listening to it again, I do think Andre Carr was right. However, what I will also say too is I do think that he plans to do things to Tasha K, but you might as well just stand in line, child. Get right on behind Cardi B. Get right on behind Cardi B. But yeah, he was talking about that radio station lady. But they was talking about Tasha K in the comments. Okay, so let me play the second clip. Let's go.
What's her name? Miss Jones. Not only did she say that that I was a drug dealer, and she stated that she hates when pastors, ex-drug dealers, get behind the pulpit to watch. But she said that that I choked out one of my members. I choked out one of my members. She said that multiple times, and she also said that she said, y'all but not go to Bishop Whitehead's church unless you want to be beat up or armed robbed, or armed robbery will happen.
Now listen, again, I'ma say this again. 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 The part about being raw that we go to your service ain't a lie. It ain't a stretch, sir. I mean, we saw it happen. So, I mean, and you yourself said you done lost some members and stuff. Now you try to put it on Larry Reed, them trying to say that's the reason why you lost some members. But you lost some members because of what was going on with you and because of what you being robbed. You said that yourself. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out where was the lie in it. Where was the lie in it? Now, Carissa, I have to be completely honest. I have not watched. I did hear that there was audio when it got released to the courts or whatever. They did play the audio clip. However, I haven't heard any of it. Which is probably shame on me because I need to do my homework. But I haven't heard that. Let's go.
Listen, I'm not here to you guys are saying she's talking about me, and I never knew that she had, you know, I didn't see her talk about me, but I'm hearing, and I know that it's on her app and my team, people.
I'm sorry. I do not believe that this man do not have that TK app on his phone. You most definitely got that TK app on your phone, and you is most definitely subscribed over there, and you heard her drag you for them 13 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm just saying.
Saw it. Listen, you know, I guess she's doing what she does best, you know. I ain't never say nothing about her. So it is what it is. And all I know is everybody that talks about me better come correct, because when these lawsuits start dropping, don't come talk about me with anything else. So, you know, my family is watching, my children is watching.
There we
and
go.
obviously, you know, they don't care nothing about that. There's another you.
Okay. Oh, that was his internet. My bad. What's up, Elijah? What's going on? What's going on? Child, he keeps saying he got a team.
And they knew me and we were working together. And yeah, she came up with a whole storyline, a whole narrative. And I was just like, wow, she's already done it. And then now the new rumor from the same girl, and they said the girl Tasha K got something to do with it as well, said that Foxy Brown. Hold on a second, y'all.
Not that girl Tasha K. Not that girl Tasha K. Not that girl Tasha. Not that girl Tasha K. I was like, oh, really? Not that girl Tasha K. But I don't listen. I told y'all, and I'm gonna say it again. I clocked it as soon as it happened when she posted that picture to her app, which showed him and her. He had like a briefcase sitting next to him, and then in his lap, he's supposed to have all of this evidence against Larry Reed. Now that picture I posted to my to my Patreon, and I told y'all, I said I see them falling out in a few weeks, few months. I promise you, I promise you, I see it. And here's the reason why I truly believe that. While you out here keep saying touch down my anointed, you got to be careful about who you trying to touch, right? Because I don't think that either one of you or Tasha K was genuine when y'all tried to out Larry Reed about whatever the situation was with that young man or whoever. I feel like again, y'all tried to team up to take someone down with not knowing that both of y'all got some of the same type of characters and mentality. So of course, y'all gonna turn on each other. Y'all gonna fall out. It was already destined to happen. In the beginning, I had already said that. And sure enough, here it is. But again, you tried to take someone down, and I feel like again, if you were being genuine, absolutely they were both self-serving. Because again, I'm not about to do an interview with somebody that disliked the person that I'm actually have these serious allegations against. I'm gonna actually talk to someone who really feels it could do something about it. Tasha K ain't the one to do something about it. She was only doing it so she could bring Larry down. So again, y'all know I like Larry Reed over here anyway. But again, I just feel like you keep throwing out this scripture, touching out my anointed and do thy prophet no harm, when you really not understanding that that is like a scripture that you should abide by as well. So anyway, okay, so here is the third clip. Okay, I played that one. Here's the interesting one right here.
Dang, I thought big. All right, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. All right, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. All right, and y'all tell me. I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna take my hat off. I'm gonna show you a picture. Okay. I'm gonna show you a picture of my father. All right. Take my hat off. I'm gonna show you a picture of my father. An older picture of my father. Hold on one second. I'm gonna show you a picture of my father, and then you tell me if I look like my daddy. Okay. Because there is a person who's one of my father's children who's just a clout chaser, and she's running around here saying that my father's not my father.
Cloud chaser. How is this woman a cloud chaser? Because she wants you to stop talking about her daddy. she a clout chaser? And you the one that was 1 second old, ain't even been cleaned up by the nurse, and she the clout chaser, and you don't even remember nothing that happened with this man. You wasn't even old enough. You keep talking like you was standing right there when the police did whatever they did to him. And again, no disrespect to the Miller family at all. I just be trying to figure out, how did you know and you were 6 seconds old? How? How do you know? Like, bruh, that is so irritating to me, y'all. It really is. You don't even know. You wasn't of an age to know, and you're calling them clout chasers.
And my father died 40. This June will be 45 years, and she's just a miserable woman that needs to be heard. But who cares? And it's not like my father could have.
She miserable and need to be heard, but we haven't been hearing her out here talking about that man. Like, we ain't been hearing her out here doing press tours and going on live and consistently talking about this man like you absolutely honestly knew who it was. Like, where is the cloud chasing? Where is the where is she miserable at? I don't get it. That's why I say sometimes I honestly don't think he thinks before he go live, before he talk, before he speak, because some of this stuff just do not make sense. Right, right. I did hear her say that in the interview, and that was one of the things too that was alarming to me. Like, what do you get by saying that this man is your father? Because again, you're using it as a sympathy ploy for people to feel bad for you, and you keep saying that he didn't do nothing for you because you wasn't old enough to know. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why do we keep bringing this up if you yourself ain't got it together? I'm confused. Ain't it?
Done anything for me. He died when I was 6 weeks old. So I'm Bishop Whitehead. Amen. I'm Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead. Amen. Nobody have helped me.
Please stop using that man's last name as your middle name. Okay? Please, 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 please. Lamar Miller White. Please stop it. I hate it. I do. I hate it. And honestly, again, I've already said this time and time again. It is so disrespectful to even if he was your father, it is so disrespectful to his legacy to continue doing what you're doing. It is so crazy to me. As your middle name. Like, what is that?
My father hasn't helped me. He's 6 feet under. But I just want to.
My father hasn't helped me. He's 6 feet under. First of all, I think that was disrespectful to the real family. But, sir, why are you bringing it up if it doesn't matter? If he ain't done nothing for you, why are you bringing it up? Why? Why is it a topic of discussion? Shout out to P Hall for the super sticker. Hey, let's go. Hey. All right now. We love to show love back over here. Let's go.
Show you this picture. All right. And I want y'all to, it's an older picture. It's a black and white picture, but you'll be able to get the gist of it. All right, this is one of the photos of where they were posted when my father got killed by the police. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all the picture. And I want y'all to tell me if I look like my father. Somebody was like, he looks just like his dad. All right, hold on a second. All right. Oh, I like to have fun. Y'all know me. The bishop. The bishop. The bishop. Bishop. Bishop.
The bishop.
All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, I'm gonna show y'all. I hope y'all could see. Hold on a second.
He only got one picture, but he was looking around like he got
That's
a
my
million
dad.
and five
Hold on.
pictures to choose from
Facebook.
on the wall.
That's my father right there, y'all. Right? That's an older. That's when he was murdered, right? And this is him right here with my mom at the baby shower. Okay, so this is my father. So y'all can see. And here I go. Let me see. Let me do a side by side, y'all. Just, yo, people are so crazy. Look. All right, this my father right there, y'all. I ain't proving nothing. I just like. Somebody said I don't see a resemblance. All right, no problem. But that's my dad, y'all. That's my
Yo,
father.
I don't see now neither.
All right.
I really don't.
All right.
That ain't no shade or no tea, honey. I do not see it.
Yeah, so everybody gonna say what they gotta say, but they gonna talk about the bishop. Yeah, so but God
Right.
is amazing, y'all.
Dana get it done, huh?
God is
You like
amazing.
you over here playing with Dana. Dana
Yep, they
been
said
doing it
nope,
for
I can't
years.
see it. A lot of people say nope, they can't see it. No problem.
That no problem took me out. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
A lot of people saying they see it. All right, so it gives y'all something else to talk about, right?
Now he need to go
Y'all some
ask his mom.
crazy people, man. But anyway, somebody said I'm kidding. Yeah, y'all. So, but you know, it really, people they're gonna talk, man. They're going to criticize me, but it's all right. It's all right because, and through your trials and tribulations, it produces greatness. You know what I mean? It produces greatness.
That's not it, y'all. I feel like this man was very triggered by something. Um, I feel like he was very triggered. Okay. Yes. You know what's funny though? You know what's fun? What's up, Deb? What's going on? My brother, what's going on? What's going on? You know what's funny? Thais, I don't know if you saw this video. I do not know if you saw this video, but I ended up finding one of the ordination services in which he was at, right? Which I showed that video numerous times yesterday, which the funny fact is, I feel like he was watching me because when somebody asked him that question, it most definitely triggered him. Here's the video.
Present to you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Dilla Whitehead. Come on.
I'm sorry, but I am just now as many times as I have played that video. as many as many times I have played that video, I did not see NYPD in the bed. Oh, y'all shady. Oh, honey, let me tell y'all something. I am just now seeing the NYPD in the back. But check this out.
I'm not here to dispute who's my father. I know who my dad is. I'm not here to dispute my innocent. I know what it is, right? But God is amazing, and people have to watch out what they do with God's people, man. You think you could just
Here he goes.
say what you want to say and do what you want to do? You know, let me explain why, right? I carry the word of God with me. I preach. God gives me revelation. So I got to carry it out to his people. However, if you try to break me
God
down,
also gave me
or if you
common
try to
sense.
stop me from executing what God has called me to be and called me to do, then that means you become an enemy of whoever gave me what to give to the people. You become an enemy of God.
So because we talking about the things that you do, we now become an enemy of God because we are speaking about the things that you, sir, sir, sir. What I want you to do is, it's a lot of things I want you to do. I, I don't. Anyway, let's keep listening.
And I want y'all to understand, right, that it don't matter what people say, right? It don't matter what people do, right? I just want y'all to trust God in this season and watch what happens.
I've
That's why I'm
definitely
able
put
to
all my
smile.
trust
Oh, this person
in
talk about you, Bishop, and oh, this person talk about you, Bishop. I'm like, all right, no problem. Like, no problem. Oh, this person. Oh, like somebody said, where were you ordained at? None of your business. How about that? Like, I don't owe any of y'all. I don't owe anybody no explanation. What I tell you, that's great. I don't have to tell you anything.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
I told y'all. 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 See, y'all mad because y'all saw that church was packed out. Okay, the overflow room was full. The cry room was full. You know where they take the babies to cry at. They was using that for the overflow, baby. They used that for the overflow, honey. They had overflow all the way out in the parking lot. Y'all just ain't see it. And oh, I need to stop. I need to stop. But I'm just, I can't. I can't. I can't. I am so serious about the whole covering thing. Like, sir, I just don't understand. Shout out to you, Miss Harvey, for the super sticker. First of all, y'all is showing out today. Okay, y'all is showing out today. I appreciate all of the love that you guys are sending to me. Makes me feel good. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Harvey, you know we got to bump real quick for you though. We got to bump real quick for you. The church empty and the NYPD, the NYPD is right in the back too. You know, I can't, I can't. I believe we can raise $300 or more. Well, listen, come on, Tasha, you better speak that thing, speak that thing, speak that thing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I know that's right. Okay. The church was so dry, just like his anointing. Not the anointing is dry. The anointing is dry, and it is not destroying, not even an egg yolk, honey. It is not even destroying an egg yolk, baby. Woo. My. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a good time over here. We like to laugh, kiki, and just honestly, again, have an all-around good time. We really do. We really, really do. Let me see here. He should be proud to tell where he was ordained, which tells you something is wrong about that. Especially the character that he has. He likes to like flaunt certain things. So it's I don't understand why he don't. I don't get it. But what's all that behind you on the wall there in that office? What's that? It's them a whole bunch of online certificate. Cause then he also said that you can't take his credits away from him. His not his credits, but his credits. Okay, you can't take it away from him. But I like to know what is all of that on the wall? What all that is? What is it? What is it? Okay. Did you graduate from Bishop? I want to be a bishop.com. Okay, you graduated from I want to be a bishop.com for $9.99. Honey, that's what I believe. Something. I don't understand. What is all of that on the wall? Y'all don't know Chef works so hard. Oh, yes. And honestly, I am about to get so busy because I do have other content coming. You guys, I'm about to start a segment called Hot Topics with Chef Dunda, and I'm quite sure Bishop is gonna be on it, right? So basically, I'm gonna be covering different topics with the content creators and different things like that. So you'll have that coming out. Actually, this is season 2, so I'm pretty excited about it. We about to, and it's about to be a full production. It's about to be a full production. So shout out to you guys for supporting the channel because that is where it's going. All right. Um, listen, VS speaks royally, and I do have I am a asthmatic, okay, and honey, there are certain things that just be I do need my inhaler for it, honey. Shout out to you, Brittany. All right, for the super sticker, we greatly appreciate it. She said for making me laugh. I love you, Chef. I love you more, honey. And you know, I always love for us to get a laugh in. All right, we deserve a laugh, right? We deserve a laugh, but we also deserve a good old bump for this super sticker. Period. 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 Don't nobody want to claim or ordaining him, just like none of those men that rode his. Oh my gosh! Oh, y'all. Let me tell y'all another thing that took me out. Y'all, I am still taken down about them twosomes and them threesomes. I'm still trying to figure out to this day, what is a twosome? What is a twosome? Is that when two are gathered? What is a twosome? uh I see you did there. I see you did. Oh, we love you back, love. We love you back. The Don Dons, listen, we get it done here. We get it done here. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me get to my cash app and thank a couple of you all for the cash app. Oh, excuse me. To Miss Tracy, I don't want to call y'all real name because you know what I'm saying. I know a lot of y'all got y'all like government names on your cash apps. I won't say your last name, but shout out to Tracy for the cash app, and also shout out to um Miss Chanel as well. Thank you both for the blessing on the channel. You guys are like showing out today, and I'm here for the love. Come on now. Hey, Dev is out of control today, y'all. Dev said he got the smoke today. Okay. Haven't you watched Maury? This baby got his this. Listen, honestly, Miss Sykes, when I saw it, I said, "This is giving me Maury. This is exactly what this is giving me." And I crackled when he did that because I'm like, I know good and well this man is literally not up here putting his face next to this older picture of this man. And again, I don't want to come off disrespectful to Mr. Miller at all, but I just be I want him to get it together. Lil Bill, Lil Bill, Lil Bill, little Bill, little Bill, little Bill, little Bill, little Bill. Y'all remember Little Bill? Well, if you do not remember, all you got to do is look at the bishop. Lil Bill. Lil Bill. Okay, so if y'all don't remember Lil Bill, get with Lil Bill. Okay, so let's just commentate really briefly. I'm pretty sure Conscious is busy. He is busy. He's busy. However, I will go ahead and just kind of give you guys some pointers of some things that she stated. Now this is Miss Lolisa. She is the the actual daughter of Mr. Arthur Miller, okay? And respectfully, you know, she is, I'm pretty sure they just all around sick of his ish, okay? Um, she did also state something, and I thought that this was really big of her, but she also stated that she had to work to get to this point to handle this very maturely, because especially when you're dealing with someone who is super immature, as we have seen over and over and over again, that is probably really hard to approach this because you're always consistently being reminded of the disrespect, okay? And I'm like, that's the part I don't understand. Like, they're consistently reminded of the disrespect that you consistently speak about this man. And the disrespect comes in the fact that you keep saying that this is your dad, but you won't do the right thing, which is take a DNA test. Dana will take care of all of this. Like, let's just shut this down right now. Let's shut it down. Why do we keep having to revisit something? He also stated that his dad never done anything for him because he was 6 seconds old. Well, if that's the case, why do we keep bringing him up? Not only that, she also stated that they lived across the street from, well, Whitehead and them lived across the street from the Millers. All right, they said that she said that you could take a paper airplane and toss it into their yard. You know what I'm saying? And when was he on the Breakfast Club? Because I know he promoting. Baby, you don't even got to tell me. I'm gonna go look as soon as I get done here, and y'all know I'm gonna have another video coming out. With that in it as a clip. You already know what's up. You already know what's up. I most definitely will be doing that. Listen, you guys are so very dope. You can bless the Cash app in the Venmo and just scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Super chat, super sticker. You guys are showing out today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She also stated in that as well that you know, cease and desist clearly don't stop this man from talking. But if you've been sent these things, but you can file these lawsuits on people that you say that you honestly don't care what they say about you, is wild to me too. That wild to me. Nana Rose, I most definitely am going to check out that Breakfast Club interview. Thank you. I'm pretty sure Kirk was actually promoting his show, wasn't he? Because I saw he was on Tamron Hall recently and um some other shows. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out because I didn't I don't know. Oh, he sent them a cease and desist. I thought it was the opposite way around. Oh, I'm very smart about the Breakfast Club. Very smart how I handle that. Very, very smart on how I handle the Breakfast Club. I know about them. I know about them. Um, so it's the opposite way around. He sent them a cease and desist. How the hell you gonna send them people a cease and desist and you over here talking about they did? So you sent them a cease and desist so they can't tell you, so they can't really tell what's up. I am I can't, I can't. I would honestly, I feel bad for them because they have to be again, it's consistent disrespect that they have to face. And again, she was very classy for uh coming up on Conscious TV's platform, being very respectful, very classy. She answered questions. She did state, several things that this man has done to make them feel uncomfortable again. Like, what are you doing? She said it a poorly written. This is one page, but their lawyer flamed him up in a response. Good, good. Like, that's my point right there. Like, eat him back up because again, this is crazy. This is crazy. They laughed at him, which they should have. Which they should have. They most definitely should have. Hey, I have to rewind. I'm off today and found a show on Peacock about the Chucky doll, and I've been watching hell of it. Well, hey, Ebony, how you doing, love? How you doing? Yes, most definitely running this video back so you can see what is going on here. Listen, y'all. Again, there are a lot of things now. Whitehead's wife, yeah, Conscious did do a great job. But he always does. He always does a great job. Whitehead's wife, I mean, we don't know where she at. But one person we do know that now I already done said this, and I said this a couple times. He made it seem like Dev DM'd Asia on a like sneaky type of tip. But according to what Dev said, like that's not what that was, and we didn't think that that's what that was either. Although that's the narrative that he was trying to put out. She also said that they would give him a Dana when he showed proof of negative Dana from the numerous ones that could be his pappy. See? Yeah, she did say that. And he said that they did not. I can't remember if he said they did not ask him to do a DNA test or if I think he said that they never offered him that wasn't true. Somebody in the comments asked him. Somebody in the comments asked him why he won't go get a DNA test, and then he said that they never had asked him to do that. If anyone's saying some, it must be his groupies. Them pick me's, honey. That's not what happened. Everybody already knew. See, you see what I'm saying? I already knew that's what happened because Dev had told me. So I knew he was on like a messy type of tip when he said that. But he again, the way that he put it out there, he made it sound like he was on like uh 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 on some sneaky type of time. But we knew that's not what it was. The sister told CTV that they asked for a DNA test. I believe. Yeah, I absolutely believe her over him. I do believe that. She said both of her uncle's hit and called her a doorknob. He lied and said they never asked. The man is a pathological. Yeah, he did say that. He most definitely did say that in one of them videos. I don't remember which one of them clips it was, but he did say that. Indeed. He did, he did, he did. Listen, y'all, that's really all I have in regards to this. I want to bring you guys those clips so that you guys can see him responding to Tasha K because before he wasn't even saying Tasha K's name. You know what I'm saying? When people told him, he was live and it looked like his feelings was hurt that very first time that somebody told him Tasha K was talking about him. Bishop's wife left him, but CTV said a couple of months ago that the bishop didn't make it easy for his wife to leave him. Right. I reported on that as well, but it was Conscious TV who first reported it. Y'all know Conscious is my boy. All right. Shout out to Conscious. Shout out to Conscious TV. Shout out to Really Be TV. Shout out to Thais Report. Y'all making sure you guys go subscribe to these people because they most definitely talk about the bishop. Okay. Most definitely talks about the bishop. So please make sure that you go subscribe to them. And of course, Pam Esquire, the law intellect. Okay. Because he always got so much smoke for Pam. You guys make sure you go run her subscriptions up. Okay. And like, I don't understand his smoke for Pam. But you don't got no smoke for Tasha K. And that lady talk about you like dog. Anyway. All right, listen, make sure you get your goalies. They are 32% off right now for Mother's Day. All right, that sale does end on Monday morning. So make sure you do go ahead and do that. And also, too, they have, I think, where it's 50% off for those of you that become new members. Okay. So make sure that you head over there, get your goalies. All right, stay on top of your health. Shout out to everyone who showed love to the channel today. Y'all honestly showed out. That is Lady 69, 16, to Dion, to Tasha, to T Trisha. One, thank you so much to the official Thais. Thank you so much to Elijah Luke. Thank you so very much to Miss P Hall. Thank you so much. Miss Harvey, thank you so much. Brittany, thank you so much. And then the list goes on with the cash apps. All right. And y'all know YouTube like to try to take some of your money, child. Well, at least 40% of your money. So that is one of the reasons why you see content creators have their cash app and their Venmo up because of course we get it instantly, but then also too they don't take out all of that stuff. All right. Um All right, so yes, we are having our Mother's Day celebration on Sunday. So shout out to you all. Y'all get over here. All right, I'm not gonna keep you no more than about 30 to 45 minutes. All right, for Mother's Day, because of the simple fact I do want to show you are wonderful mothers love, whether you are a mother, grandmother, auntie, a godmother, god sister, you a sister, you name it, and also to the people who have lost a mother, you come on over and join us as well. I honestly just want to give back. You guys know that I lost my mom, and I try to keep myself busy on Mother's Day. I really do because I can be an emotional wreck on that day, and I want to show you guys love. So make sure that you guys join us for Mother's Day, the Mother's Day extravaganza. And like I said, we'll only be about 30 to 45 minutes. All right. Now, you must be subscribed in order to win any of the prizes. Okay. Now, listen, you know how people do. They don't really support you, but they'll be over here when you're doing a giveaway. So I really need you guys to make sure that you're subscribed and all of that good stuff. All right. Be on the lookout for season 2 of Hot Topics with Chef Don Don. As I stated, I will be reaching out to other content creators and we'll be talking about whatever is popping in the news. All right. Trailers for those will be coming out every week. so that you will know who the content creator is that I'm collabing with for that particular week. There will be 12 episodes for this particular season, so I am super excited about season 2. Also, I'm trying to think, is there anything else announcement wise going on the channel? You guys know that these reality shows are starting back up. We have College Hill Celebrity Edition. I will be reviewing that. Also, Real Housewives of Atlanta, of course. Um, Bell Collective is coming back next Friday. Um, it's a lot coming up, so we about to be real busy. To the ones who lost their mother, absolutely prayers to the ones who have definitely lost their mother, because like I said, that day is hard. That day is hard, hard, hard. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, it is so funny. I literally just got a message back from CTV about using the interview. So I've still got a little bit more time to spare. So we'll take a look at the interview here really quick. I think it was about her portion was about 30 minutes. Okay, so we'll go over it here really quick. Um let's see, Conscious TV. Yes, I like to ask for permission. I do not like taking people's stuff. All right, it is not good at all to do that. So first of all, before I do that, I'm gonna drop the link to this actual video in the chat. And of course, we are going to give CTV his credit for this. So give me just a second. Okay, so if you guys still want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. Um, while we go over this interview. So give me just a second. I just want to make sure I give him the proper credit. Uh let's see. Yeah, because I want to hear this I gotta hear this interview again, most definitely. Um let's see. All right. So here is the link in the comment section, and I'm going to have this up while I do play this video along with my disclaimer. And we'll go from there. Okay, so let's see here. Hold on, y'all, and then we're going. Okay, here we go.
Platform yet for the viewers, which I will be doing. But right now, this is for the Millers. Okay, let me drop the link. Moderators, can y'all rotate the link for the Millers, please? At least, okay. Let me see.
Shout out to
Okay,
Conscious.
so you guys, we
Okay,
are
shout out to
waiting
Conscious. He
on
doing his thing.
one of the relatives of Arthur Miller, who is in the chat today. That's what you never know who's following you. You never know. Okay, who's watching? You can drop the link on PJ, so I won't come on camera this time, but I can shed light. Okay, got it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the Millers, you guys. Make sure you guys are sharing this live stream out. Thumbs up this live stream, girl. We're working, okay? That's what we do. We're working over here on Country TV platform, okay? We have the relatives of Arthur Miller in the chat who are going to come up and speak, okay? And I can see you in the background, but if you also want to put up a picture, you can, or I can just bring you up on the black screen if that works as well. And everybody, yes, everybody, please be respectful in the chat, you guys. Once again, thumbs up and share this video. Hello, Lisa. Can you hear me, love?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You sound kind of far away, but I can hear you fine. I'm just going to turn up your mic settings on my end as well so I can amplify your voice. Okay. How you doing?
So remember, this is one reason why
Every day above ground is a phenomenal.
why I always gotta shout out content creators, right? Because a lot of times when we have these impromptu interviews where someone may be in your chat, you drop the link, have them come up. Y'all, sometimes it can be very hard to do, all right, because you don't be prepared at that particular moment to interview people. So shout out to Conscious TV for taking this moment and being able to go through this interview. So shout out to him. Let's go.
Phenomenal day for me. How are you?
Facts. I am doing well, just doing what I do best. I'm happy that you are here. I'm happy that you are joining us in this discussion because
disconnected.
Arthur Miller, his name has been rampant in these streets of lately because of Lamar Whitehead. And I did read the New Yorker article, etc. And I would just love to talk to you about that article as well as the current situation. But before we even get there, can you tell us which of the relatives you are to Arthur Miller?
I'm the baby, the apple of his eye.
You the apple of his eye. You better say it, okay? This is baby girl, you guys, okay?
My big sister's on too, so she's probably not agree.
Yeah. You better snatch that title, baby. The apple of her father's eye. Okay, welcome, baby girl. So I guess take us back to the beginning because I read the article that you guys didn't know who Lamar Whitehead was until the death of your father. Can you tell us about how he got introduced to you all?
Well, we didn't know him then when my father first was murdered. So, and you're right. I was on Killer. Shout out to Killer. She had reached out to me through Facebook, and that's how she and I connected. And I had been in contact with the phenomenal Dr. Larry Reed, but at the time there were some things going on in the background, and I couldn't speak to him at that time. And then when I was able to speak, that's when they were doing all of that stuff that he and TASHA, they had gotten together. So I didn't want to shed any light on him and for them to try to use.
That's interesting.
I
heard that.
As,
she basically said that this was around the time that Whitehead and Tasha K got together, right? So I from what I understand, it's always been Tasha K's intent to reach out to this man's family. And I honestly believe that she wanted to reach out to this man's family before they became, whatever they was, not real friends, but whatever they were supposed to be. That's how I feel about that.
He's trying to retaliate. So that's what I didn't know. But in any event, we're not social media people, right? So that's why I don't even know how to put a picture up here.
It's fine.
I was trying to figure it out, but I apologize. But
I'm happy you got this far because even getting this far is a lot on streaming.
But maybe another day when I don't have my PJs or what have you, I'll come hang out with y'all. But in any event, I was around 20, I want to say. I was 8 and a half when my father was murdered. And I was in my 20s. So this was back in the 90s.
Wow.
And I have no idea how he even got my information. And I have no idea why he's always reaching out to me. Like I asked him one time, like, why are you so obsessed with me? What is your deal? So in any event, I received a call back in the 90s, and I answered the phone. He asked to speak to Lisa, and I was like, yes, speaking. And he said that he told me his name was Lamar Whitehead, and that he was my father's son. And so I said, really? And so he said yes, and I said, okay, and how could that be possible? So he told me that his mother and my father was in a relationship, or somehow now. I wasn't there holding the light, number one, but I have facts, okay? And I can only go by my facts, okay? Now, when I found out later on down the line who this person was, because when he called, I ran into the other room where my big sister Valerie was at, and she's on the line as well.
Okay.
And I ran into the room and I was like, you know, pointing at her like, yo, you know, someone's on this line talking crazy. And I'm telling her, whispering to her what's going on. So she got up and she came back in my bedroom and she was like, what? And so she was like listening, had her ear like to the, you know, because back then we didn't have speaking and all of that. And so she had her ear, we was both listening to the phone at the same time. So she stepped back and she said, tell him we'll fly him out here and let's do a DNA test. So that's what I told him. He told me that he had heard that we had gotten some money off of my father's murder and that, you know, he didn't get any. Well, quite naturally, you didn't get any, sir, because you're not his kid.
That part.
And if you're saying that you're his kid, at this point, sir, the estate is $0. Everyone who was supposed to get got. So you pop.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? She just laid that out. She just laid that out. She just said that the estate is at 0 because everybody that's supposed to get the coin got the coin. You wasn't on the list to get the coin. Well.
Popping up in the 90s, and he was murdered in 1978. Wow. I don't know what to tell you. So, but we did say, because at the end of the day, right, I understand what he's being accused of, and I understand, you know, a lot of the stuff is public knowledge, right? Yeah. So we know what it is. However, at the end of the day, if that was the case, right, if he would have come down when we told him to, and he would have taken the DNA test, and if that was the case that he happened to be my father's illegitimate child, that's not his fault. That would be the whore who slept with the married man who lived right across the street.
I had to catch my breath. I had to catch my breath. Oh, not she was a whore. Wow. Oh my word. Wow.
Right. So that is not his fault. So we wouldn't have anything against him, you know, from that perspective. Right. And we would have welcomed with open arms. I mean, it wouldn't have been anything that we could offer him because there was nothing to offer at that time anyway.
Right.
However, he would have been welcomed into the family, no problem. Whatever we could have done for him at that point, we would have done. Yeah. Right. Because it's not his fault. But when we mentioned the DNA test, he hung up the phone because he said he wanted some Toyota Camry. I think if I remember correctly, I think either he was in college or getting ready to get out of college or something around college is where he was in his life at this time when he called. And he wanted this Toyota Camry. And back then, during this time, Toyota Camrys was the jump off. So everybody was, you know, driving Toyota Camrys, tricking them up and all of that stuff. And so he said that he wanted a Toyota Camry, and I told him, well, you know, good luck with trying to get one, but it wasn't coming from the Millers. And you know, we can offer you and fly you out here. We can offer you a DNA test, and we can go from there. But, you know, that's about it, because our take on it is this. Which direction are you coming to us?
We'll fly you out. We'll fly you out. We'll pay for the DNA. And you still don't want to do it. Why would somebody that's consistently saying that this is the day, why wouldn't you want to refute the rumors? Like, I don't understand it. Child, let's keep going.
Right? Because are you coming to us because you truly believe that you may possibly be the illegitimate child of
Hey,
our
Miss Valerie
father,
Spencer.
and you want to know the family, and you want to get to
Hey, Tina
understand and
Tucker.
truly know who Arthur Miller is, because he don't know who Arthur Miller is. All of this stuff you all hear him saying, he Googled it.
Yeah.
I told y'all.
And that's from the news.
I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told you. 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 She said, for her word, everything that he is saying about Mr. Arthur Miller, he Googled it. That's what she said. Wow.
Back in the 70s, when our father was murdered in cold blood. 90% of the stuff that was put in the articles are incorrect. That's why when he spewed this information verbatim, we laughed, because 90% of it is not even how it happened, what happened, or anything like that. So yes, it's annoying, right? It's annoying to every time you turn around, I'm getting tagged in something, or my sister's getting tagged in something, or my cousins who's out here in Brooklyn, they're getting tagged in things because
he consistently says,
he's Arthur Miller's child, he's Arthur Miller's child. And then he runs around with, like, I think he might have like 2 pictures at some event. I think one was a baby shower or something, and one was a christening or something. My father was a community activist. My father and my mother, they were like parents to so many people in the community. Do you know the amount of baby showers, christenings, graduations, family? I mean, they were always at something, and sometimes things would happen simultaneously. So my dad would go to one, my mother would go to one, and then a lot of times they would attend things together.
Hey, St. James.
So we never wanted to
Happy Friday.
Really come out and show what we have.
Yeah.
And really say the things that we really know, because a lot of people will get hurt. And that's not what we're here to do. Because the Millers aren't hurting at all for anything.
If she
and
really
by
say
him
what
running
she
around
can say,
saying,
some people will
I'm
be
Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, he gave himself that name. My father didn't give you that name. I wouldn't want to be associated with a man who did not want to be associated with me. I wouldn't want to take a name that wasn't legally and rightfully given to me. So I don't know what his deal is, but at the end of the day, he's really forcing us to really rethink some things.
Yeah.
And no, we're not doing any interviews or anything like that. That's not happening or anything like that.
She was refuting Tasha K's allegation of her wanting to sit down with the family. Tasha K did say that, and so I guess that's again what she's doing. Okay, listen, y'all bless the platform. All right, bless the platform. The Cash App in Venmo is floating around in the chat, but make sure overall that you hit that like button as well. We about to keep on going, but again, make sure y'all hit that like button. All right, let's go.
We won't be doing any interviews, because why? Why do we need to do an interview, CTV?
Right.
I'm Lolisa Miller.
For real.
I'm Arthur Miller's baby.
Yeah.
When Arthur Miller was murdered, the place that he was at, where the murder happened right around the corner where they lured him from, was a 5 and dime store on Nostrand Avenue between Park and Sterling. Our father had just bought that place, and he was turning it into a community center, and like a you could do like weddings there and different things like that.
Yeah.
The name of that business is Lolisa's VIP.
Oh wow.
So Arthur Miller told the world who we are. So we don't have to prove who we are.
Right.
But we would love to be just left alone, and he makes it very difficult for us to be left alone, because he continues to throw our father's name. Right. And my whole thing is, at this point, we're like, because people ask now, like, hey, will you do a DNA test? No, I will not. I don't have to do one. Right. We were going to do it before. We were going to do it so we can find out, if you are welcome into the family, do whatever we needed to do to help him, the best that we could.
Yeah.
But he's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
And he has no regard for proper protocol.
Yeah.
Because if that is the case, you don't call a family, this man's wife, and their children. You don't call them up saying, hey, I'm your brother. Your father and my mother had an affair, and I want a Toyota Camry, and I want some money. Who does that?
So tacky.
You want a Toyota Camry and some money.
Papa. And so obvious, because obviously you did not think enough, if those things were true, to proceed to get to know the family and to get to know the side of your family under normal circumstances. You only hear because you heard there was a payout and there's money to collect, which does run hand in hand with his brand. He's clearly somebody who chases the dollar by any means necessary, but this is just absolutely low. And I wanted to ask you, because it's so low, how did your family even deal with his narrative about how he came into the world? I'm sure y'all were sitting around like an affair, outside child, an illegitimate child. What was that like for y'all to even wrestle with outside of just him?
Well, we sat down together because we didn't tell our mother immediately, right? Initially, because we didn't know what was going on. Mm-hmm. So my cousin, she's on the live as well. The thing about it is this: when we left New York, my cousin was living in the same apartment that we moved out of on Prospect Place, because that's where we lived. Mm-hmm. And if you walk out of our door, you could throw one of those paper airplanes and hit the door of where the lady who's his mother, where they live. Okay, that's how close.
Wow.
So my aunt, my father's sister, his right hand, she was still there. Why didn't someone say something to them? Because I can understand, like when I tell you, we looked at this from all aspects, right? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, when we talked about it, we was like, hey, we thought that he was going to call back, right? We thought he was going to call back and change his mind and say, okay, let's do it. Mm-hmm. So we had already sat and we had already talked about it. And we was like, hey, what if this is the case, right? Mm-hmm. So what is that going to do? Will I be disappointed in my father for bad decisions? Absolutely. But will that take away from the great father that he was to us? Absolutely not. Right. Will that take away from the phenomenal childhood and upbringing that he provided for us and for his grandchildren and great-grandchildren and all of those to come? No, it won't. Will it take away from all of his accomplishments and everything that he did? Will it take away from how he treated his wife? No, it won't. Like, we had an amazing life, right? So, yeah, I would be disappointed in him, but my father is gone. So it's not like I could go to him and say, hey, look what you did, or why would you do this? Mm-hmm. But we never wanted to say it, right? But he just won't stop. He just won't stop. So at this point, if you want a DNA from any Miller over here, come back with negative results from all them other possibles. Oh, then once we see that all of them came back clear, then we may entertain it again.
I know that's right. Absolutely.
And I know this is a platform and you have to say allegedly, but we heard it out our own uncle's mouths. May they now rest in peace, several of them. They were with the lady chick. Oh, allegedly. So, and we did not want to do that, and we didn't want to say that.
Somebody come get me off the
floor. It's exhausting.
Come get me off of the floor. Somebody please come get me off of the floor. Oh my God. Oh, she taking me too fast, honey. Oh my word. Oh. Whew, I had the grass full of air, y'all. Woo! My.
Ooh. Exhausting. It's exhausting. So you're running around with this picture and these pictures or whatever. Those pictures mean absolutely nothing, because let me explain something to you. If my father had all of this time to go to these events because you claim he went to these two events or whatever, you claim he went there because he knew he was your father, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this narrative is, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I can stand to be correct. How is it that a man of his stature made time to go to these events, but he did not make time to sign your birth certificate to make sure that you were good? Let's take it another step farther. I don't know if you all have done your due diligence on who Arthur Miller Jr. really was. Okay, he's murdered by the 77th Precinct, NYPD. It was mayhem. Okay, you're gonna tell me personally, if I was that slimy and nasty that I slept with someone's husband, and now he's gone, and I didn't make sure that I got a DNA test before he, was murdered, or I didn't make sure that he signed the birth certificate. Hey, at this point, Conscious, it's out the bag, right? The gag is over. He's not here. So I was slimy and nasty enough and low down enough to go sleep with this woman's husband, who I look this lady in her face every day while she's outside with her children and outside with her husband. So then, you know what? I'm going to make sure before that body get put in any ground that I get a DNA test, because you still could have gotten a DNA test once he was gone.
Yeah.
Nothing was done to try to prove that this is who he is, but then you want to run around and say this is who it is. No, it's we're not doing that. But
you know why she might not have done that? Because according to another whistleblower that whistleblowed through another platform, they said that Lamar's mom is a crack whore. I'm quoting, crack whore. So I don't know how true that is, that his mom
good Lord
was an addict of some kind, that she had some type of a substance abuse issue.
But Lord, help me.
I don't know that to be true. Because when not to cut you off, I don't know that to be true. I was very young. Now, I did see the lady with a lot of different men. And she was known in the neighborhood for her reputation, allegedly. Because, see, we have real coins over here, so we're not trying to lose our coins with no attorneys and all of that. So, allegedly. In any event, my sister, who's much older, and my cousin, who's older as well, they would know more about that, but she was seen frequently with different men. Wow. And like I said, I know what my uncle said, because they were joking, and when you're young, and that's why I said adults shouldn't talk around children. They did, and they talked about me and my cousins and stuff, and they used to call a lady a doorknob. Wow! And so they did, allegedly.
Somebody grabbed the sheet. Somebody grabbed the sheet and cover me
up.
Ouch! Please.
May they rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. I gotta start using that one, Unc. I'm taking that one, Unc. Doorknob.
Wow. So, and it's not to, and the thing is, we've been so quiet, and even when we've been contacted by the New Yorker, and just so many different publications and different things, and they would ask questions, and I told them, I said, listen, I'm not going to say anything negative, because that's still someone's mother. Right? Good, bad, or indifferent. That's still someone's mother. Now, you can't say anything about mine. I had a beautiful, stand-up, God-fearing, just phenomenal, classy mother. So you have nothing on her. But but you don't do that. You don't talk about parents and different things like that. So we just kind of kept quiet on it. And then someone sent me that recording from the person that went on the other platform, and what she said. And I was told that was one of his family members or something.
Yes.
That's what I was told. So I don't know. Oh, it is. Okay. So and so they would know a lot more. Yeah. But I can say that a lot of what she said, she knows what she's talking about, allegedly.
Wow.
I feel I in one breath, we kind of feel bad for him, because he's hurt. He's very hurt. You can tell that he's hurt. And I even told him, because My cousins up there, anytime he tried to do anything, they would alert us out here and tell us like, hey, listen, you need to, look into this or what have you. So when he was getting ready to run for Brooklyn Borough president, he reached out to me. And so he had asked if we could talk or what have you. My family told me, no, don't talk to him or whatever. But you know what? I said, you know what? If I talk to him, maybe I can finally give him the closure he needs and he can leave me the hell alone. I mean, heck alone. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said.
No, you good.
So, I don't want to get you in any trouble. And so
it's a cussing ministry over here, baby. We cuss up a song, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So, maybe he will finally just leave me alone, right? I don't know you, sir. I don't know you. I don't care to know you. I don't like you or dislike you because I don't know you. I dislike your behavior. I dislike the things that you're being accused of doing. Those things, but I don't even know you. So I took the call and it went left really quickly because he wanted me to agree with him that he's my father's illegitimate child. And I told him I did not do that. My father did not acknowledge you. He did not sign your birth certificate. You were offered the DNA. You didn't take it. There's nothing that I can do. And I told him on that call and he was yelling and, he got upset. And I said, wow, is that how, you're supposed to be a bishop? And oh my God, why did I say that?
That's how you do.
Really sent him into wherever. And he was just yelling and carrying on or what have you.
Wow.
And I will, I'll get your information and I'll share some of the stuff with you off the platform.
Okay.
And so you can see what we have been going through. And throughout everything, we still remained silent.
Y'all done better than a lot of us would have because we would have been.
They the clout chasers, but they've been quiet. They haven't said much, but they the clout chasers.
It would have been the ghetto out here, Lolisa. If it was a lot of other people, y'all have done good to have dealt with all of this in the way that y'all have and have spoken very strategically and matter of a fact and have not carried on with him or even like overstated anything. So I applaud y'all for the way y'all have even handled the situation. Because it's a wild situation. And I know that you mentioned earlier in your dialogue that, you and the family are considering some things. And I really think that y'all should. I think it is absolutely diabolical that this man was so selfish and did not read the room that not only would he call and assert himself at a time like this in y'all's life where y'all are grieving the loss of y'all's beloved father, but he would also insert a narrative that had the potential to devastate you all. And then he just walked away from all of that.
Absolutely.
He walked away from the bloodshed. He walked away from the narrative he inserted into y'all family. I mean, that is so evil and wicked and shallow and fucked up. Like, it is, I can't even imagine the lack of substance and moral fiber a person has to just be that careless and reckless and greedy. And so I commend y'all to the tippity top of y'all and y'all classiness in this situation, because that is wild, Lolisa. It's wild.
You know what?
Honey.
What are we gonna gain? What are we gonna gain from it? Right? He has nothing.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to gain? Absolutely nothing from it. And it's like the more that you give him attention, the more he's going to run and the more he's going to feed off of it. So we're not giving you any attention. And you're right. June 14th, 1978 is right around the corner. This is going to be the 45th year of when our father was murdered, and we still haven't gotten justice. And we live this every day. Every time we see another Black man, and now even Black women, in positions that our people have gotten put in just because of the color of our skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that day our father was murdered. That plays over and over and over in our head every day.
I told y'all.
You know,
Man.
we have the foundation and we're out here trying to help people and you know, the things that because see, people don't understand, and this is the thing that upset me, and not to take this in another direction, but just one thing that really irritates me with this whole, with our society, is that, you know, every time there's a high profile murder, you have all of the cameras, you have the marches, you have this and you have that, and everyone's yelling and they're hyped for the moment. But once the cameras go away, that family is still left to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know? And so that's why, you know, we started the Arthur Miller Jr. Daughter Never Forget Foundation, so that we can be that presence for those people and let them know you're not forgotten. Because see, we walk in your shoes and we walk in your shoes every single day. So, you know, we want to make sure that you know that when the lights, cameras, action are gone, but you still.
I really am here for what she just said, because, you know, we kind of experienced that with the whole Shanquilla thing, like, and you know, at one point it's like a topic of discussion, and then it starts to dwindle down. And I think that's just some of that is our attention span as people. It's our attention span. Just like, you know, there was a while that Black Lives Matter, you know, everybody was Black Lives Mattering. So I think it again, but she's right. She's absolutely right. I see why she does feel that way. Let's keep watching.
Still here.
We're here. You know, we're still here because it's very devastating. I was 8.5.
Yeah.
My father kissed me that morning before I left for school. And he told me, he was like, he used to call me Yonkin. He said, Yonkin, because we're Bahamian. Our parents are Bahamian from Nassau, Bahamas. Then he used to call me Yonkin, and he told me.
Did y'all just hear that? She said that they are Bahamian. I believe I said that right. So this man is something else. Like, honestly, this man is literally something else. I can't. Tara, shout out to you for the Cash App. Thank you so very much. Thank you. You know, we're gonna bump real quick and then finish up this the rest of this interview. Hey. We appreciate you so much on the channel for your Cash Apps. Thank you. Okay, let's finish this up.
He said, you know, when you get out of school, he said, you know, Daddy gonna take you over here to Sills, because at that point, Pumas were coming out. And they had the black and gold Pumas that were getting ready to come out. And we always got things before they hit the market because of, you know, who our father was. So we were going to go get those. And my father never came home. You know, he was taken from us. That's devastating.
Yeah. Devastating. So I can only imagine too. Well, before I get to those questions, can you talk a little bit more about the foundation? If there's a hotline, a website where it could be, where people can find it, etc. I will also love to list it in the description box below. And can you get a bit more into the details of what the foundation offers?
Absolutely. So it's called the Arthur Miller Jr. A Daughter Never Forgets Foundation.
The Arthur Miller Jr. The Daughter That Never Forgets Foundation. Okay, so she is letting us know that there is a foundation that has been created in the name of their father, which is another reason why I feel like the way Whitehead operates is extremely disrespectful. It is so disrespectful. Like, ugh.
And it's called that for a reason, because we never forgot, right? We never forgot our upbringing. We never forgot what our parents did for Brooklyn. You know, our parents, they gave jobs to people. They put together the 4-Star Block Association, where they made the neighborhood safe, where people were able to go out at night. The elderly people in the neighborhood, they had security to walk them to and fro. they did the free lunch programs. They did that from their pockets because the city wasn't giving up nothing, not for our people. And so they did that from their pockets to make sure that the families, that they, got meals and groceries and different things like that. And so what we do at the foundation ourselves, our goal is strictly just to instill empowerment and encouragement and help people to dream again and let them know they're not alone. So we have a Hope for the Homeless. That's one of the programs that we have where we have, like those pull string backpacks. We fill those up with different things. We have a chapter here in South Florida and one up in New York. My cousin Ann, who's on the live, she's the director of the New York chapter. And we fill those with things for the homeless people, little care packages, socks when it's cold out in the winter time, like the tuna fish, little crackers, those types of things, bottled water, and just randomly give those out. We have a program that we're we're at the stage where we're getting ready to kind of finalize everything, and it's called Lolisa's Butterflies, because it's important to us that those young girls, right? Those young girls who are coming out of junior elementary, getting ready to transfer over into junior high. This is a very critical time in their lives.
Yeah.
And it's important that they have the support and resources. Things that we can't offer, we partner with other organizations so that we can make sure that people get, the resources and things that they need. So we have a lot of programs that's coming down the line where they're all in kind of like intermediate stage right now.
Yeah.
And so we will be launching a lot of those things, probably if not by the end of 2023, sometime in 2024.
Okay. Oh, that is beautiful, Lolisa. I have the foundation website pulled up on the screen here. I'm going to list the link to the foundation, you guys, in the description box below. This is absolutely inspiring to see you all turn something so ugly into something beautiful and to be there for other people. And my question to you about the passing of your father is, has it been encouraging to see the Black Lives Matter movement and to see kind of this call from society to these situations, or does it open up a wound and remind you of what hasn't happened for your father yet?
Kind of like both, right? Now, we have social media, we have camera phones and all of those things.
Different world.
Right, we have a different world. However, I need our people to know and understand that this isn't something that just started happening since social media became, this big phenomenon. This isn't something that just started happening when we have camera phones. Like I want our people to understand and know their history. Because if you understand and really know your history, you'll understand and know the bones that they're throwing at us is just that. It's just bones. Because like I said, my father, it's been 45 years. So this has been going on. How many other Arthur Miller Juniors have been forgotten, right? Because you don't hear anyone saying Arthur Miller Jr. My father was a philanthropist, a prominent businessman, a community activist, right? You don't hear his name being said because no one knows, because we don't understand and know our
Thank
history.
you, Patricia, for that. Oh,
and
wait.
that's important.
I'm looking at, wait. Patricia, you in my comments. Wait. You in my comments, and I'm looking at Consciousness TV's comments. Oh. Yeah. I see you in Conscious TV comments dropping the link. I'm over here talking about thank you for dropping the link. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's keep going.
Nothing negative to say about Black Lives Matter, but all of the marching and protesting, I'm going to be very honest with you, I don't care for it. And I'm going to tell you why. Two reasons. Number one, because we lived it. I was 8.5 out there with 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. I don't know if you know of the legendary Herbert Daughtry.
Yes.
But we marched hand in hand. He's been in our lives since I was 8.5 and protested until this day. Like he's in our lives. We talk regular, and he's so supportive, always has been. And but once the lights, cameras, action left, who was there? Herbert Daughtry was.
Yeah.
He was there. He stayed with us 45 years. And so while we're out there marching now, how many black on black murders is happening while we're marching?
Yeah.
So my question to us as a people, are we only upset when they do it to us?
Mm.
Is that the only time that we want a difference to be made? Is when they do it? Because I personally believe, now I don't have statistics on this or anything, right? But I personally believe that if we loved on one another more and we respected one another more and we stood together as a people, they couldn't come in our neighborhoods and do what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. They couldn't. Yeah.
They look at us and they say they don't care about one another. Look at the rate that they're killing one another.
Yeah.
We kill one another more than they do.
Yeah.
So I need for us, yes, things need to be done. Things need to change. Absolutely, from the perspective of, you know, the police killing us. But we need to do something about us killing us.
Yeah.
I do believe she has.
It should raise our incentive to bind
really
together stronger as a community because we have outside enemies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we're not doing that. So until we can do that, I don't know if anything is really going to change, if they're going to continue to just throw us bones because they feel like, hey, you know, they'll make a little noise right now. They'll do a little protesting. They'll do this, they'll do that. So we'll go ahead, we'll give them this just to shut them up.
Yeah. Yeah. Throw a bone, like you said. Throw a bone.
All right, y'all. So that was pretty much that. Like it has just, again, this is crazy. He's mad at the plaintiff's Jane. Yeah, for the Foxy Brown comments. Yes, he is.
That's right.
So that's my viewpoint on it. And I mean, like I said, it's not to offend anyone or anything like that, but living it, you know, I look at it from a different perspective, right? Because my family was destroyed. My father was the patriarch of the family. He was the oldest of 11 living children, right? And my aunt in New York, my Aunt Florence, my favorite aunt in the world, she was the oldest girl. She was number 2. So they were the ones that, you know, head of that family. And that's why when, you know, people really don't understand, there's just so much behind this story. And a lot of people can get hurt and a lot of families can get hurt if we open up Pandora's box. And that's why, you know, we try to ignore him because we can end up allowing our feelings and emotions, because it is emotion. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. And if we could allow, if we continue to let what he's saying and all of that continue to get into our souls and our spirits, it could cause us to react emotionally. Right? And then what happens? We go ahead, we open up Pandora's box, we release everything. It's married men right now that are married with families, and the wives are alive, they are alive, their children. They're going to get hurt because they're going to be brought into it with the information that they provided to my mother before she left here, with the pictures and the documents that they gave my mother. It's a lot. Why hurt other people because someone is disturbed? Yeah.
Wow. It's the maturity for me, Lalisa. It's the maturity for me.
It took a lot to get me here.
I'm
it
sure.
It took a lot. And trust and believe, I'm still from Brooklyn.
That part.
Brooklyn is cute.
I'm still Brooklyn all day. Just because I live out here in Florida, I'm still Brooklyn. But I have too much to lose.
Yeah.
You know, our parents put us in such a dynamic and phenomenal position, and we had to take it to the next level. And we had a duty to make sure that what they positioned us with, that we created generational wealth for their grandchildren and their great-grandchildren and their great-great-grandchildren. So this thing is bigger than me, CTV.
It is, yeah.
If I fall, the family's going to fall.
Yeah.
That means my generations to come, they have nothing.
Hey, yes, Patricia, and I saw your comment because I see your mom on his channel. I see your comment where you was dropping the link, and I'm over here like, yes, thank you for dropping the link. Thank you for dropping the link. Not realizing that it was his chat that I was looking at because I'm looking at the YouTube screen.
Yeah.
Over what? over baseless claims because you have nothing.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it now.
No, I understand. You are a woman who understands that heavy is the head that wears the crown, and that's why you're wearing it with wisdom and maturity, and not leaning into your emotions and your feelings, because you know what's all at stake, and that is wise, and that's God appointed you for a time in a situation like this. He gave that burden to the right person. Clearly, that burden has been given to the right person. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, which is acting responsibly with all that weighing and all that's at your disposal, and wearing that responsibly and carrying that responsibly. I'm so glad that you understand the assignment, and you're not going to allow him to gaslight you or your family into this explosive, impulsive response that will come at the expense of a whole lot of other people who aren't necessarily directly connected to the buffoonery that he's out here doing.
Right.
So, yeah, and that's why I said earlier, Lolisa, better you than some of us. We would have got ghetto quick and fucked up the church's money. Right out of the gate. It would have all been hell for a lot of us, because a lot of people aren't as seasoned and as mature as you are.
As I am now.
You are now. Thank God.
Trust me.
Journey.
Trust me. If this was, if you had met the other Lolisa.
Somebody would have got their ass whooped already, honey.
All right, it would. I wouldn't have cared who got hurt. I wouldn't have cared whose families were destroyed, because I would have looked at it from an immature place and said, you know what, you're trying to destroy my family. But then I had to think about it, and I'm like, you can't destroy my family because you have nothing. No. And even at the end of the day, if it was to be true that he would have happened to be the illegitimate child of Arthur Miller Jr., so what?
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Right.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
Yeah.
And clearly, the lady that gave birth to you, that you claim, was in this affair, clearly she don't know anything about Arthur Miller either. That's why you have to Google everything. So what does that tell you?
I'm gonna tell you what he did, Lolisa. If everybody else is aware of his mother's alleged reputation, then that means he was aware of that she was a around the block, round the way type of a gal. And what he did was he went through the process of elimination in terms of figuring out who was who, and he got to the highest bidder, which was your dad as a candidate. He looked through all the men that his mother allegedly was with, and he said, you know what, this is the person with the most clout, this is the person with the most legacy and history. I will attach myself to the person who's the biggest name in the lineup, and he's latched on to it since. And he refuses to take that DNA test because he knows that even if he believes personally that there's a chance that Arthur Miller may be his father, it's his only claim to a dad and to a black man that has done something incredible with his life. And if he takes that DNA test and that DNA test comes back negative, he knows he will have to grieve and let go of everything he's conjured in his mind, of all the emotions he's invested in this narrative that he's a part of this man's life and bloodline, etc. And he's not at a place where he has the balls to contend with those facts yet.
I agree. I agree with you. I do. I wholeheartedly agree with you. And it's funny when that CNN, someone had sent me when you had put your thing up for today's show, and they sent me to, and they were like, what are you doing on here? And I looked, and I'm like, oh, that's when we were at the graveyard, and we had done the CNN interview. He told the journalist not to contact us and to only do the interview with him. And the journalist said, I can't do that. That is Arthur Miller's known family. Like, we know that is Arthur Miller's family. We have to speak to his family. Oh, yeah, he tried to cut us out of the interview and then got really upset because they cut him out. because he had no proof of what he was saying. So they cut him out and they flew out here to Florida and did the interview. And then that's when he threatened me on Facebook.
What?
Yes. Oh no, it's a lot.
What?
When I tell you it's a lot, and there's just so much more. Like there is, hey Killer.
Hey kid, hey Giving the Curse podcast. Hey boo.
Hey Killer. So there is a lot. There is a lot. And
I have to give you my info, Lolisa. We gotta stay in contact. I definitely
absolutely.
Yeah. I want to know what I want all of the deets on what's been going on. I mean, you are blowing my mind right now. I'm sure you're blowing the Conscious Crew's minds right now. So I'm gonna post my email and stuff up.
Okay.
And write it down or screenshot it, etc. And contact me at your
anniversary is coming soon. So we will be in New York. We have several things planned to commemorate his life and to celebrate him.
Wow.
And we would love to put more there on the media and stuff, but every time we put pictures or different things of our father, they get stolen and they get used by you know who.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so he even went as far as, and you all can go back and look for yourself, when he was running for Blueberry president, he actually took that same photo that's on my one of the photos that's in my collage on my foundation as my mother at a speech speaking and used that in his campaign.
Wow.
Like just disgusting things, right? I know my mom is the bomb and she's beautiful, and I know you wish that was your mom, but it's not. And that's really disrespectful to do that, right?
Yeah.
And it took everything in me not to make that call, because my family up there, they're just chilling because I told them to chill.
Yeah.
Right? And I tried to let them know it's not worth it. But my mother was their everything. Right? He was their everything. And so just support the foundation if you all, so choose.
Yes.
We can really get out there and do a lot more for the people.
Yes.
That's our goal. We know that we'll never, and we have accepted this. It was a hard pill to swallow, but we have accepted, as far as the justice system is concerned, we will never get justice for our father's murder, right? And so because of that, what we're trying to do is make sure that we can pour into others, and we can put our footprint out there to try to help others not have to go through what we went through, and or if they have, to kind of be that backbone and help them, because we know the things that we needed that we didn't get because of the time that it happened, and there weren't a lot of resources available. There weren't a lot of things there for us. So my mother is the reason why we are who we are. My mother's actually the reason why Arthur Miller was who he was, because she was the brains of his operation. So
what they say, behind every great man is a greater Black woman.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I laugh, because I'm like, you don't even realize that you're infatuated with my mother, because when you keep running Arthur Miller's name, she built Arthur Miller. Apart. So it's all good. But yeah, please support the foundation, support us with anything that we do. We're really trying to just grow and just touch people's lives. This isn't about all of that materialistic things. We have that on our own. We don't need anyone to do that for us. My husband spoils me quite well. So,
that's right.
but we do want to make sure that we give back the way our Father would want us to do, and that the things get into the right people's hands.
Yes.
That's what's important. We need to get into the hands of the people that really need it and that can really utilize it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get to a place where we want to start a sector of the foundation for mental health.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Because that's huge, and our people, we don't.
Okay. So listen, I've definitely put the link here. I've pinned Conscious's channel up top. You guys make sure you go subscribe to him and check him out, because again, like this right here was a lot. I wanted y'all to literally be able in real time to hear what was said, what has been said, and all of that stuff, along with the lives that have been done. One thing I keep saying is this man just insists on getting on live, making a plum fool out of himself. There's some things that you probably shouldn't speak on because you slip up and say things that doesn't really make sense. All right. So we have 378 likes on this building, this video, and one dislike. I wonder who that one dislike did come from. Must have came from the ref. All right. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna leave out on this video of the ordination service, the one that triggered him a little bit yesterday. Listen, shout out to you all again for this lit live. Okay, I ain't even realized I have been live for 3 hours, y'all, and I got other stuff to go get done. However, I appreciate y'all so very much, so much. Thank you for the cash apps, the super chats, the super stickers. You guys are so very dope. Okay. Make sure again that you subscribe to Conscious TV, The Plainest Jane, Thais Report, Really Be TV, Pam Esquire. I'm forgetting somebody. Pam Esquire. So make sure you do that. Okay. Again, shout out to all of you all for the cash apps. So we're gonna make sure that we see you guys on this coming up Sunday as we do celebrate Mother's Day. I do want to make sure that you guys are here. Okay, 15 minutes. I say 15 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes. We're just gonna show you guys some love, and especially to everyone who if you've lost a mother or anything like that. I want to be able to cheer you up that day, be able to just show you that, you know, we're gonna be able to get through it. We're gonna be able to get through it. I lost my mom, and I know how hard that day can be. You know, it's been that way for years, and I try to do better. I really do. I try to do better, and so I want to get back. All right. So with that being said, I do have some other videos and lives that will be coming out. You guys make sure you check out that live about Shanquilla Robinson, the 3 of the alleged Cabo 6, or 2 of the alleged Cabo 6 look like they got the brakes off for them. And so y'all go check out that video. And with that being said, I don't think that there's anything else. Sunday is Nola Reed's birthday. You guys, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Nola Reed's. And oh, okay, sorry, y'all. I was distracted by that text message. Yes, please go subscribe to Nola Reed's. All right. It is a great weekend. Okay, it is her birthday weekend and all of that good stuff. So make sure that you guys show love. All right. Show everybody love. Tell somebody that you love them. All right. Please tell them that you love them. We're gonna go from there. All right. We about to ride out. And we about to ride out on this video about the oh, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. You know, I have to keep myself busy so I don't really be, you know, think about it. But again, thank you guys so much. Shout out to you all. And again, thank you all for the blessings. It does keep the channel going. As I told you, I do have a great production that will be coming out for this show next week. So be on the lookout. All right. All right. With that being said, peace.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.